going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday? Oh, wait a minute. It's not Thursday. Let's start the whole thing over again. Stop. Just cut. Start from the beginning. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. It is Saturday. Don't adjust your TV. We are here on a Saturday afternoon to bring you all the best in VR news. We are a weekly talk show that airs live normally every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where we broadcast live Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and the multiverse. But if you cannot catch us live, Todd, you can always catch us afterwards on your favorite podcast platform. But if you're not with us live, you cannot win, as we've talked about in the past. And we've got some cool stuff to win tonight that I don't really even know, because you made the list and I don't know what we have to give away. But I'm sure whatever you chose for us to give away is probably amazing. But before we go any further, let me say hello to my partner from the great Canadian Northwest, the man that I will be hugging in person next week. And if I don't like him, I will replace him with another Canadian that looks just like him. What's going on, Todd? How are you doing, man?
Hi diddly ho diddly.
What is up with the hi diddly ho diddly? Look at you. You're in the outdoors, man.
I'm like in the Great White North. Are you kidding me? I'm outside. Yep.
That's beautiful. Look at that.
It's freezing cold.
You really do live in the middle of nowhere. Look at you. You're a lumberjack and you're okay.
Here, let me. You can get a better look at the yard.
Oh shit!
It's
look at that. You are.
I'm in the middle of nowhere.
I'm surprised you have any Wi-Fi at all out there. Do you have like a hamster running in a wheel out there to get your Wi-Fi signal?
I have Starlink satellite.
Oh,
Elon Musk's greatness. Yep.
Oh, nice. I'm in a hotel right now in beautiful sunny Orlando, Florida, where it's very warm where we are. I'm not wearing a hoodie like you.
Yeah, it's freezing cold. It's 62 degrees here. So
62 degrees. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's how you're figuring? Oh, you already converted to Fahrenheit.
I converted it for all you Americans.
Dude, Canadians are gonna hate you. You're like, how dare you? All the other Canadians be like, you're a traitor. You should be saying everything in Celsius and let us dumb Americans figure it out.
Figure it out on your own.
D, can you help us convert Fahrenheit to Celsius and vice versa?
If I ask Alexa, maybe.
GOOGLE.
You just asked everyone's Alexa that's listening now, and they're all answering.
Right. Good.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
so what's going on, guys? How was your week? Was it fun? Did you miss?
I mean, yes, we missed you a lot.
Oh God, that's too funny.
You better have missed me.
It was a crazy week, actually. So
yeah, I mean, you guys had to hold down the fort, and lots of stuff going on, which we'll cover with you, Todd, and D. You've got some interesting stuff going on with you that we're going to talk about too. But let's do what we always do first. Let's talk about everybody else. Let's talk to our chat and say hi to our chat. And I'm just going to apologize right off the bat, guys. I'm downloading like 5 different files right now, trying to have some stuff.
McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm on hotel Wi-Fi, and I'm trying to download some stuff right now so I can show you guys some gameplay footage of some of the games I got a chance to play. So it might get a little iffy here, but we're gonna try. Let's say hello to VR Spry Guy. He was first. Says hello, everyone. Diego Darko VR says buzzing. Sup, Spry. Mike Newton is here. What is up, Mike? Says hello to the VR family. Guido is here. Lamplighter is here as always. We got Kubo92. What is up, Alex? Mepper is in the house. Chi-Town D mix is showing. You're Cheeto Wendy now. I saw on Virtual Strangers Forever. I guess that's how that works. You've now become
yeah,
Cheeto Wendy.
Yeah. I love Cheetos and Wendy's. So
well, who doesn't?
Well, yeah, right.
Who doesn't love Cheetos and Wendy's? So what else we got here? We got Michelle B says afternoon all. What is up, Michelle B? We got a Gamertag VR sighting. What is up, GT? He's got a question mark on there like, what the hell is going on? D, I woke up to GT doing a live walkthrough of Gamescom. Did you see this?
Yeah, I was actually, that's why I was up so late, because I was watching that.
Yeah, cool. I finally fell asleep. I'll get into that in a second too, but yeah, I finally fell asleep and I kind of missed that last night. I actually missed Virtual Strangers last night too, because by the time I got in,
shame.
I'm gonna tell you about this ordeal I had yesterday. But let's see. Who else we got? Ryan Brandon is here. We've got Mickey Burr. What is up, Mickey? Dark Angel is here. Says, sup, gamers? What's up, Dark Angel? How are you? Let's see. We got Chris 9989. We've got Fourth Wall Breaker. Wolveraza is here. What is going on, Wolveraza? We have a virtual stranger signing. Wes says, hey, yo. And Michelle Dillon right after him says, hi. Wave. What is up, Wes? What is up, Michelle? And we got Kyle. Football is back pitching. What is football? Is that some kind of video game? I don't know. I don't know.
NFL's back, baby.
So, really? Sim is here. Let's see. Who else do we got? Man, so many people. Alan Kara is here. Eat Bullets is here.
On Twitch, yep.
Eat Bullets is a Florida boy. Lives
can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to see this young man tomorrow. Got him his first headset.
Last Christmas or something, right?
Eat Bullets is my wife's godson. And
Right.
My wife's cousin's son, and he's her godson. So we decided to do something special for his last birthday. This may be a birthday Christmas combo. When you're a godparent, you always give a little extra, and we gave him an Oculus Quest 2 for his last birthday. He's been playing the crap out of it, so like to see it.
That's awesome.
Plays a little bit more Beat Saber than I would like, but you know.
So does everybody that has a headset.
Yeah, exactly. So does everybody else. I would like somebody to be on my side with Beat Saber. I want somebody to go, you know what, Mash, you are completely right about Beat Saber. It's so like superficial and there's nothing there. It's just a garbage game. And they're like, you know what, you're speaking the truth, brother, and keep saying it. But nobody does. Everybody's against me, D. Awesome Tatum is here. Kubo92. I think I said GC13. The Diet Pepsi Cat is here. What is up, GC13? I'm going to tell her what you said last week, Todd. Stephanie Masher is here. She says, I'm at the pool. Where are you? I was at the pool. I was at the pool a little while ago. But
No, just I remember what he said.
I forget what I said.
I'm like,
just
wait.
Oh,
hey, what he said. I'm telling her. Here in chat, I'm going to tell her. You think that I don't have my Go XLR to do my voice right now? But it would be getting higher and higher as we go right now because you said some shit about saints and sinners, and you can't just say that shit and because she wasn't here, and now that she's here, I'm going to bring it up.
GC, I love you. You know that.
Yeah, he just doesn't love your game.
He says,
loves you, just doesn't love your game. Rattlehead is here. Awesome Tatum. What is going on? Oh, D. Anybody else on Facebook? Because I can't see any Facebook.
I
have
don't
bad
even
news
see
for you.
Facebook Live.
Facebook is airing on all 3 channels. We have a copyright infringement happening right now on Facebook, so we are not live.
Really? We have a copyright happening?
Yep. It says
our song, our intro.
The video is partially muted due to copyright match. Only I can see the show, so it's not live. I don't know what the hell's going on. No,
Facebook hates us, yo. Facebook hates us, yo.
It's just
my God.
Facebook. GC13 just dropped a $15 super chat in honor of Eric's favorite game, Beat Saber.
Thank you so much, and it's an honor to have $15 donated to us in the name of the blessed game that is Beat Saber. But Tiffany, did you hear what I said? I said some.
It's not true.
Shit.
It's not true.
D, am I lying? Did he say some serious shit? Wait a minute, D, where'd you go? Don't run away, D. D, how dare you run away from me?
GC13, I absolutely love Saints and Sinners. It is my favorite game of all time.
Oh, no. That's a complete and utter lie. D.
I was having a bad day, and
take control.
I took it out on Saints and Sinners.
Right, here we go. Oh, he said she said I did hear it. She must have watched it already. Yeah, because
it's not bad.
I will tell you this: Saints and Sinners was up front with a demo at GamesCom.
Yeah, with their new crap,
with
their new
for Retribution.
Yeah,
and those words would have never come out of your mouth if you could have ever played this. Because it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah,
I had a moment of weakness. All right, leave me alone.
Yeah. So if anybody doesn't remember, last week we were talking about Red Matter 2, and I said, Todd, just off the bat, you've finished Red Matter 2. Best game ever on Quest or Quest 2? And he said, maybe. And I said, wait a minute, there's some big ones out there. What about Saints and Sinners? And he said, I don't like that game. It's kind of crap.
I never said that.
That's what is that what he said? Pretty much. I mean, I might paraphrase a little bit.
Paraphrasing a little bit of liberty.
You
there.
paraphrase never, Mash.
I think his exact words was, it's a little bit repetitive and boring.
I never said boring, but I did say repetitive. And you can't argue with me on that. It's true. It's still a great game.
I can. It is not repetitive not in one way ever. It is completely unrepetitive. And GC Tiff is probably one of the finest people on the face of this earth. Now, how dare you besmirch her and besmirch the name of Saints and Sinners? It's probably the best game ever made. I chose it as best game of 2020 over Half-Life Alyx.
I would probably.
I think I still.
That's a tough one too.
Still stick by it. I think it's got. I think depth of gameplay and total game. I think it's a better game than Half-Life Alyx. Do you agree?
I don't know because I've never played Half-Life.
I know, but we get to talk.
Yeah.
So this is what we'll talk about real quick. Before we get into, we are going to talk some GamesCom, and we'll talk about some games we got to give away today. But before we do that, we're going to talk a little bit about D. You don't have your computer built yet, but
no.
You took the 2080 Super that I sent you.
Yes.
And you plugged it into your potato.
Nice. I'm so sorry.
It is not a potato. That is my firstborn PC. Quit talking crap about my firstborn. All right.
Yeah. How my card went?
Dude, what?
Whose card?
No, it's not your card. Potato. Possession is 9/10 of the law, dude.
That's right. It's like I died and I gave you my heart. I was a donor, and I gave you my heart. Back. My heart of my old rig is now in your potato.
Come take it back.
I don't think you'd be able to give it up now. You're hooked. Are you hooked?
Oh no.
Well, GC's unsubscribing.
She should. The way you were talking about her. It's terrible, Todd. It's terrible. So what do you say, D? I mean, here's the deal. So D wasn't ready to get her. She's waiting on parts, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So Roots had a fantastic idea. He's like, well, why are you waiting all this time and not being able to play any PC VR? Take the card and stick it in your computer and see if it works. And
I mean, I only tried the lab and some of the games in the lab, so
that's not
got more stuff.
I think I would have chosen. I would have been like, let's take this thing for a spin.
No, because when I first tried it with my original parts and everything, the lab was the first thing that I tried, and I had screen tearing. So I wanted to compare it with something I was already familiar with. So, yeah. But I've got stuff downloaded. I'm going to try after the fall later.
Yeah. What's the CPU you got in there, by the way?
7th Gen i5.
Okay, that should be enough.
Terrible.
That should be fine. It should be. And you have 16 gigabytes of RAM.
Yes.
What's your MOBO?
My what?
What's your motherboard?
Not
really matter, but it's still operating the system. So.
B250M or Pro or some.
Yeah, the B250 is good.
Oh yeah, you're fine. So there should be nothing holding you back.
And then a 600 watt power supply. That's that card says
probably
650.
A little low. Yeah,
right.
A little low.
So,
but still, and you shouldn't. That shouldn't affect screen tearing or anything like that. That should
just try not to run everything at like super duper crazy graphic settings off the top. Off the start, right?
I mean, with what you have with that 2080 Super in there, you should be running everything, D. Easy. Seriously. Yeah, that's right now with what you have. That's pretty good. Like that's pretty good. You need to get
even though you just called it a potato.
Well, it's still a potato. I want to see you get it. I want to see you put this thing in a pristine rig that will rival some of the best out there.
It will once I get
the best for you.
I got it. I know, but Dee's bank account is has
what
words.
What are we waiting on now? I thought we had. Didn't we have enough? Didn't we have enough in there? Todd, send her the power supply, dude. We got enough.
Dude, I need the power supply and an SSD. So
she just got a whole box for me today.
Oh yeah, what'd you get? What'd you get?
Yesterday, the NVMe and then these lovely.
Look at what she's got in her head.
I didn't even see those.
Yeah.
Razer Krakens.
Look at you.
Yeah, she had potato
nice.
headphones, so I said, "Oh,
yeah, those things freaking suck."
Oh no!
So now she's
Look
got
at
great
you.
headphones,
Yeah,
Moving
they
up.
do.
Moving on up.
and they're good.
They're freaking awesome so far.
Played Call of Duty with those, man. 7.1 spatial sound. They sound so good. You can hear everybody.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to try it. It's awesome.
Well, cool. Let's get going because I don't want to spend a ton of time today. I actually am on vacation now. I will say this: I left Germany. We're going to talk Gamescom in a minute. Let's just talk travel, dude. I left Germany at my time. I left at like I don't know. Let's see. I left it. It was when I got to my first train stop in Germany because I needed to take a train to the airport at 9 p.m. Germany time. So that's what 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So 3 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday, and I got in at Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern time. So it's like 31 hours of travel.
Yeah, that's
with
crazy,
all the delays I had. So, so Virtual Strangers canceled. They canceled on Wednesday because I said, "Look, guys, I don't have enough in the bag of playing everything. Thursday is my main day of playing everything." So I would say let's hold off on Wednesday show and we'll move it to Friday because I figured I'm getting into Florida by like 6 o'clock on Friday, so I should have time to get home or get to the resort, get some rest, hang out with my wife and daughter a little bit, and then at like 11 o'clock we'll go do Virtual Strangers. It would have been perfect. Except that freaking Delta and JetBlue and every airline wants to cancel every flight or knock them back 4 hours or 5 hours. And it was just a nightmare, man. So it was actually easier traveling in Germany and getting out of Germany than it was when I got into freaking JFK in New York. I was delayed for so long.
It's crazy. In the U.S. and Canada, it's the same. There's just so many cancellations. It's crazy.
Let me just say this. I'll say this. Germany is amazing. I'm going back. I told my wife, I'm like, we need to go back where we can just hang because we were in Cologne. Spent a lot of time in Frankfurt because I just basically flew into Frankfurt and I took a super train, these freaking speed trains from Frankfurt to Cologne because that's where the conference was in Cologne. These speed trains are amazing, by the way, like 350
like
kilometers an hour. Yeah, it's a bullet train. Crazy, man. It goes so fast. Ears pop. Like you know how your ears will like pop when you're like landing a plane or you go up a hill or down a big hill or like on a mountain. That's how fast it goes because your ears will actually pop on the train. But it's one of the coolest things ever. But man, Germany is beautiful. Cologne is a beautiful city. I stayed about 20 minutes right outside of where where Gamescom was, and I was in this beautiful little town, had like a bakery on every corner, and it was like fresh bread being baked every morning. And you could go out and get coffee, and carbs up the ass. It was really good stuff.
Everywhere.
Oh my god, the pubs are little
Everywhere.
cafes where you could sit outside. Everybody was super nice. All the German people were amazing. Most everybody spoke some type of, a little bit of English. We're the only uneducated country that only speaks one language. Everybody else in the world pretty much speaks at least 2 languages. And I got to say thanks because the people were there were amazing. And what a way to host something like this. And we'll get into Gamescom in a second. But let's talk about games we're giving away today. What do you got? What did you pick?
Okay, so today we are going to give away a key. I got a bunch of good ones, actually. I thought let's pull out some AAA games for this day. Arcaxer we're going to give away.
Nice. That's great. Hey, Arcaxer is a good game, man. There's some news coming up about Arcaxer very, very soon. I don't think I can spill the beans on what the news is yet, but
no, I don't.
Keep your eye out for Arcaxer.
Yep, keep watching them. We're going to give away a key to The Last Clockwinder.
Didn't you hate that game?
I personally didn't like it, but
hold on.
But if you look at YouTube, everybody loved
that game.
Well,
wait a minute, hold on.
They fixed the problem I had. I had a tutorial issue where you could actually bypass the tutorial unintentionally to bypass the tutorial. Mm-hmm. And when I was doing the tutorial, I just got inquisitive. Like I was looking around, like, oh, what's over here? So I just went off on my own, passed the tutorial, took the elevator, went to another floor, and broke the tutorial. So when I came back to the tutorial, it was
Damn,
broken.
dude.
But they fixed that.
Holy shit balls.
Yeah.
We just
And-
had a super chat from Guido.
Oh my God. D.
Not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Look at you, Guido. Thanks, man. Eric is disconnected again.
Am I back?
Hey, you're back now, yeah.
You should cry for that, D. I would cry if somebody
No,
was super
dude, why
kind to
you-
that.
no.
I would be crying because that is, and that is our community, man. There's so many nice people out there. There's so many people that have donated to be an helper, and
I love how everybody don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Everybody's doing the soundbite for you.
I don't have the soundbite. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean, that's Guido. You're amazing, dude. He just, you know what? He has fallen in love with virtual reality, and he wants everybody to enjoy it.
He is spreading the love of VR for sure.
That's super nice, man. That's super nice. And I think we're probably, with that, we got to be damn close to your power supply, D. Let's just get the power supply bought, Todd, with whatever we got left in the coffees, and just get it done.
We can do that. I'll wait till Monday when I'm home.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying
the other game.
Do not
I gotta do it like this minute, but yeah, let's do that.
Do it right now.
Thank you,
Let's just
Guido.
pause the show for a minute.
I know.
We're also giving away a key to Ark-Ade, game from SideQuest.
I see what you're doing there. You're doing like some Ark stuff, like Arcaxer, Ark-Ade. I got you.
And then we're giving away a key to, maybe Eric should take this key.
Do I need it?
We're giving away a key to Mondly.
I need it.
You should have used this before you went away.
I did not sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Yeah, we're gonna give away a key to Mondly. It's actually got quite a few updates over the last few months, so
I should really try it. I've been wanting to learn how to speak Chinese, because I deal so much with China. So I might work on that.
even just little things like, "Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you." Those kind of things, when you speak to them in their language, goes a long way, right? So
yeah,
not like you
What
have
were
to
you
use it
laughing
to
at,
have a whole conversation.
No, you speak China?
Yeah.
I deal a lot with China, so
You could not be more white, Eric.
That is quite true. You should see me dance, and then you'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
shit, that really is white." Oh my god, that's too funny. Too funny.
Kubo92 says Ark-Ade has been on his wish list and is a great game. Great. The
Yeah, and I
premise
think,
behind it is so
Wolfraza-
cool.
Wolf Raza had just said that he just bought his oldest kid, and he absolutely loves the game. So
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
it really is a good game, and the guys that made it, Anthony and Aaron, are freaking amazing.
Hilarious.
I love those.
Yeah,
I love those
they're good
dudes.
guys.
Yeah. Mickey versus welcome to Orlando. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, I didn't do much. I got in late last night. I just had a chance to have a little something to eat, shower, and then kiss my wife and daughter, and then go right to bed. And then I was up at like 4 a.m. because time-wise, I was still on Germany time, so it should have been like 10 a.m. in the morning there. So I was awake. And I saw GT doing some live walkthrough of Gamescom, and let's get into Gamescom, guys. So
Yeah.
if anybody got a chance to see, and I wanted to go live from the show floor so many times at Gamescom, but I had 2 days of Gamescom. Okay, I had Wednesday and Thursday. I had been there earlier for DevCom, which is basically kind of in the same area, but it's more talks and developer stuff. So just meeting a lot of developers. Gamescom started Wednesday. So for me, I had 2 full days of Gamescom, Wednesday and Thursday. And literally every time I was there, I'm running. This is the biggest expo I have ever seen. This is bigger than CES. Now, CES is the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas. That is a show of every tech. They have cars, they have washing machines, they have TVs, they have any technology you can think of is at the show. This is just a gaming show, and this rivals size of CES.
That's crazy.
This facility where they held it at is so large that you will get lost. Like, you had to constantly map these things to figure out where you were going. It was really amazing. I've never seen anything like it. The sea of people that were coming in that I saw on Wednesday and Thursday was it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. We just got a $10 super chat. I see from Creeper Betty says towards D's power supply, so we can smoke some frozen zombies together. Crydy, you got this. Looking forward to our next weekend and meeting you guys. See you soon at PAX. We're gonna talk some PAX
Don't cry,
too.
don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Yeah,
I was already crying from laughing, so it's gonna be way too easy to start.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Funny. Yeah, it was, thank you very much, Creeper Betty, and I cannot wait to meet Creeper Betty and there's a few other people. Who else are there, Todd?
I don't remember the list. It's gonna be Alex.
You know, yes, it is. You get to meet everybody for the first time.
It's gonna be so much fun.
I'll be meeting Creeper Betty for the first time, but I've already met pretty much everybody else. And but you get
cosplay.
Yeah, quick cosplay.
Quicksilver
cosplay will be there. Creeper Betty.
Jasmine.
Alex
I've never met Jasmine in real life. So that's gonna be
yeah, you haven't met these people, so that'll be cool. I think Adam Bombardi is going to be there.
Oh yeah, yeah. You still have to text me your safe word though.
Oh my god, that was great earlier.
So literally right before we get started, we put Dee over in the wings where we can see her, but she can't hear us, or she can hear us, but we can't see her.
Yeah,
we can't hear her. So just before we go live, I just happened to say, Todd, so when we meet, are you gonna play it cool and give me like a fist bump, or are you gonna give me like a big hug? He's like, I'm gonna hug you and we're gonna roll around on the ground. He's like, you better just tell me your safe word now.
Just get it out of the way. Tell me what it is.
Oh shit, dude! Oh my god, too funny.
Kubo92 with a $10 super chat, trying to make D cry, and this is a great way to do it.
You guys are awesome. Seriously, you guys are awesome.
We will get those
craziness with the super chats. Yeah, trying to make D cry. He says Kubo92. We got Techno Glitch sighting here too, and a Hussein X. Just a couple other people I saw. Creeper Betty, of course. VR Roy Boy is here. What is going on, man? He says best people. Hell yeah. Paul Fantasy stopped in. A whole bunch of people have stopped in, and we did our little roll call, and then we got to Artful. Hi, all. Eric, Todd, and Dean. What's going on? How you guys doing? So yeah, let's. I know we're kind of jumping all guys, but let's get into Gamescom. And like I said, it was probably the biggest thing I've ever seen, and I gotta say, there was so many flat games. They had a retro area. They had an indie game area. They had these B2B areas where you could do business, and they had a lot of stuff going on there. And then, holy crap, guys, I can't even get through a story.
It's not a super chat from Felipe. Got my shit in Rand Lieras. $20. Let's go.
Oh my god, damn! You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. What do we get? What else do you need, DB? Power supply.
No.
Right now.
Power supply and the SSD.
Wow.
She wants another SSD. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got the NVMe is going to be my boot drive, and then,
You guys are awesome. Good job, Felipe. You're awesome, dude. We really love you guys.
I don't care what MASH says about you, Felipe.
What? I didn't say anything. I love that dude.
On camera.
Is that what you said last time?
What are you talking about? Don't besmirch me or Felipe. We're bros. I can't wait. He might be replacing you if I meet you and I don't like you.
If I don't scream the safe word fast enough.
Yeah. But anyway, let's get back. Gamescom. Yeah, it's completely crazy. They have all kinds of stuff there. They have one whole floor that's just merchandise, and it's a huge area. It's bigger than I've ever, the biggest merchandise area I've seen, and that's just like anime and a little private booth merchandise. But they have another floor, a whole nother area that is just the merchandise from the big game companies. So there was a huge Square Enix booth where you could buy all kinds of Square Enix merchandise.
Cool.
There was a Ubisoft booth. There was
oh my god, I would have gone broke buying
it was crazy. Everybody. I had to stop myself. I had already just went and bought a whole bunch of Gamescom stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to buy any. I can't buy any more stuff, man. I had spent like $150 just on Gamescom merch, but there was so much stuff there to buy. It was insane. You think of any of the big companies you can think of, and they had a booth selling merchandise there. It was crazy.
That's cool.
But yeah, I mean, it was really this show is amazing. I'm glad they brought it back. They didn't do it last year. And when GT was telling me, he's like, have you ever been to Gamescom? This was like 6-8 months ago. And I'm like, no, I haven't. He's like, dude, you got to go. He's like, I went in 2019 or something like that. I think he said, and it was freaking crazy. It was amazing. He's like, you got to go try it. And I've gone to pretty much every major show this year. So I'm like, I have to figure this out. And it was nice enough. I went as a representative Q2C VR gamer, but I also went as a representative of Andromeda Entertainment. So I was able to, between the two, I was able to go and do this trip, which is not an easy trip to do. So it was really, really cool that I was able to do that. And man, it did not disappoint. This show was crazy. That I've never seen anything like it. And to be able to meet some of the people that I met in the industry, to be able to go and meet from Fast Travel Games and say hi in person to Andres Juliuson and say hi to him and say, how great, he is and how great Fast Travel is. To go and talk to Tamtu from Vertigo Games and shake his hand. That dude is amazing.
That's so cool. Yeah.
To say hi to Rick from Vertigo Games and and shake their hands, say hi. I met Dwayne from Shell Games. Dwayne is from Pennsylvania, right in my town. He was there showing a little bit of Among Us stuff while we were there. So it was good to meet him, and we had a good time. It was good to see some people from Pico that were there. It was cool to see some content.
Massive, right?
Pico booth was crazy. We have another super chat from VR Roy Boy.
V-Roy Boy.
We have V Roy Boy, sorry. And we have 60 of some denomination.
Shekels. Enough with the money.
Shekels.
Enough with the dollars. He says, "Let's bring in the shekels." You go.
I love it. $60 of shekels for D. Damn right. Hell yeah, man. This chat.
I'm just leaving my glasses off because the tears and everything I'm just leaving them off. I may not be able to see shit, but whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy. I love shekels, by the way. There's nothing better than shekels. Schmeckles. But App J says, did you say Pico booth or Peekaboo? Almost Pico booth. Yeah, it was crazy. It was really cool to see. It was cool to see some content creators that I have never met before. GT and myself and D and Todd have been really good friends for a long time. We hang out and do we do a show together. We do reality bites together. But even
chat Discord all the time.
Yeah, we chat Discord. He is a big part of GT's community too, and he's just a really good friend. And we've been talking about meeting for a long time. So to be able to and freaking come over and give this big dude a hug, and dude, he is in real life. He is bigger than you see him on the screen. Like, I'm not just talking about size and of
personality,
his, physical side. I'm talking personality, heart, love, just exudes from this guy. He is amazing. I had actually, we were at the Pico after party event, and I happened to see Mike from VR Oasis. I've been a huge fan of his for a long time.
I've
actually never met Mike. We've really never conversed in any way, just because we haven't had a chance for our paths to cross. But he was one of the big reasons that I wanted to do a VR talk show. This guy, to me, is the epitome of excellence personified, and the way he handles his channel, the way he does a talk show. I've tried to emulate myself as best as I can around how he does F reality. So he is like a big, huge role model to me. I actually just saw him there he was standing at a table. It was early in the party. I just went over and introduced myself like a little kid. I'm like, dude, I'm just a big fan. I introduced myself. Then we're just sitting there, and we just, it was like half hour, 40 minutes. We're just sitting there talking. We had a beer, and then all of a sudden, dudes, and I look back, and there's GT. He just got to the party, and he comes over and he gives both of us a huge hug. And because GT and Mike are really good friends, and they see each other quite a bit. So he was like, giving us huge hugs, and we were just talking. We had a chance to discuss some things. A cool picture in front of the Pico sign, where all of a sudden Mike's in the middle, and he's like, God, he's like, I'm tiny next to you guys. So all of a sudden he kind of jumps up, and we're holding him there for a minute.
That's too funny.
Yeah, it was too cool. And then I got a chance to meet Nathy. Nathy was there, and we got a chance to hang out and talk a little bit. I saw him at a couple parties. I saw him at the Fast Travel booth a little bit. I also got the chance to meet Jamie Feltham, who is somebody I have never met before. Previously of Upload VR, he's now with HTC, but we all know Jamie from Upload VR, and got a chance to meet him. So it was just all around good trip. And again, to hook up and finally really meet up with GT is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm really, really glad I got a chance to do it. And it's something he said too. He's like, I didn't think this day would ever really happen. Sometimes you talk about it like, hey, let's all get together and meet each other, but you know, it goes on and goes on and goes on time-wise, and you're like, I think it's probably never going to happen. And that was pretty cool. And the same thing for like me and Todd. I mean, me and Todd have known each other now for, you know, going on almost 3 years, and we've never met in person until next week. We will. So, and yeah, for a while, you just don't think it's going to happen. But yeah, I mean, it's just, and again, the VR community is small at these events, but we are well represented. There's a lot of people out there. Very cool. And if I'm missing anybody that I said hi to or met out there, please forgive me. There was just a lot of people. You know, Ashley Riot was there, of course, and we had the developers from Audio Trip was there. Brady and Cooper, the amazing people. Audio Trip was great. Got a chance to meet the developers from Boombox. They were really good. Very nice. I met so many developers from different games. Got a chance to talk to the folks from We Are One. Our buddies from Everslaught were there as well. So you know, Jihad and his brother from Everslaught, really good guys, and just so some amazing people. But let's talk a little bit about the games, because lots of flat games. One in particular that I really cared about, the Callisto Protocol. There,
Oh yeah.
huge booth, huge line. They were demoing the game. Now, I know a lot of people didn't think they were demoing it. It was like you had to, because there was like a big huge sign. You had to kind of go around the corner and you could see a spot, and there was always a huge queue, and they were demoing the game.
Oh, dude,
You could hear it because it was so loud.
As scary as that game is, and you know how much I love scary games, I can't deny how good that game looks, and I don't care if I'm scared the whole time. I have to play that game. I have to.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for that game, because you know what? I'll reshade that thing. I'll put it in reshade and I'll play it in VR. I'll play it third person or first person in VR, whatever I need to. However it plays, I'll do it. And Todd, you know what I was thinking? I tried to get in line for that a couple of times, but the line was so long, I would have waited probably over an hour to get in and do it.
Oh really?
We need to see if they're going to be at PAX. Because if they're showing it here, they'll probably demo it at PAX. And that's something that we need to, we definitely need to look at, because I want to see this game. It's probably the only flat game I'm really interested in seeing. But man, I got to tell you, there was some cool booths, man. Sega was there with a huge booth. They have a new Sonic game coming out. Sega Sonic Frontiers, I think it's called. Holy crap, D! We got another super chat from Awesome Tatum, and he is awesome.
He is awesome.
$1.99 says 2 more for the D. Who doesn't want 2 more for the D?
D stream. Is
Wes
what
says,
saying.
yeah. Wes says, gonna reshade that straight away. Hell yeah.
I can do that soon.
Yes, you'll be able to reshade very soon. Hey, there's my man. Look at that. Dude, that was so much fun.
So
again, this guy just exudes positivity. When you see him, he's always got a big smile on his face for people. He was working the whole time. He was working the fast travel booth, and you know, real busy. He had a lot to do, but he always took time for people. I was watching him a little bit. Always took time to talk to people. Took care of me a lot. We were in there. Yeah, there's me and Mike. That was just a huge geek moment for me, dude.
Yeah, right.
This was during the Pico party. I had just been sitting there, and we had been talking, that time before. I came in to they were doing a little talk, a little announcement in Pico, and he just came over and he sat down again. He's like, "Hey, man," and he's like, "Let's talk some more." And he wanted to chat a little bit, and it was super cool. And then I got a chance to see him again at the fast travel party. Him and Nathan. And yeah, just very cool. It was again just somebody that I look up to in the industry, and I looked up to them all GT, all these guys that came before me, that really started doing this for a long time. I mean, there's a million out there. Zimtalk, Zimtalk 5, Nathan, Mike, Wes, Roots, the Between Realities guys, Alex Skiva, GT,
all the OGs,
all these guys. Yeah, even this, we haven't seen them in a while. But the Rendered Realities guys, Tyler and Sean. I mean, I was always huge fans of those guys too, and really, really good guys. So, and it sounds like hopefully they're going to be picking themselves back up soon, and we'll get back in there. And that's one thing we'll talk about real quick before we get back on with GamesCom. How about the crew cast, guys? We haven't talked about that since the last time we spoke. How about the crew cast? Did you see that lineup?
That lineup's crazy.
You got GT, Wes. You've got Sadly It's Bradley. You got Alex. You got Skiva. You got Beardo Bendo,
Yep.
and you got some guy named Geeky Me. That is a
That's gonna be
mega
so
lineup.
great.
I can't even believe I'm in this freaking thing, man. It's crazy, but I was
Yeah, that's awesome.
super proud, super happy to be in it, and yeah, I mean, this is going to be a very, really cool podcast. Starting on this, I think we're going to try and do our first episode on September 5th. I don't know if that's even announced yet, but that's what we talked about, man. But it's going to be September
Labor Day.
5th. It's a Monday, right? I think that's
Monday.
what we talked
Yeah.
about.
Labor Day.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
going on the 8th, so it'll be Monday is the 5th. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to be doing it from our B&B because I don't fly out till like 11 o'clock at night on Monday from Seattle for PAX. So.
Oh, you'll be doing it from there? And he's frozen.
And
oh, that's good. That's cool. Well, we'll have to make sure we get a good setup when we get there. I'm bringing a bunch of gear so we can shoot some stuff while we're there. So
nice.
You're good.
And he's back.
Yeah, I'm back. You guys see me? I know I'm on bar, so I don't know how good it's going to be.
Yeah, you're good.
But yeah, it's going to be cool, and I'm just super proud to be a part of it. And some of the legends, man. You got Wes, Wes Dillon in there. Who's and Roots was invited to be in it too. I want to make sure everybody knows that Roots tried to be in it. The problem is this needs to happen during the week. It needs to happen, where it'll work with a time for Europe, and unfortunately, that's during the middle of the afternoon most of the time, and it just doesn't work out for Roots for his time wise. So I think he'll probably do some fill-ins when we have people that can't make it, because this is going to be an every Monday show, guys, and this is going to run I think it's going to run 2 or 3 months on and a month off, or something like that. 2 months on and a month off, but it's going to be every Monday. It's going to be super exciting to do, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And Eric Hartley says that he'll see us in Seattle too. That's amazing.
Oh,
There's
cool.
one to the list.
That's awesome.
Eric
I didn't know
Hartley
he was going, so that's good.
Yeah, super cool.
That'll be fun.
That'll be great. I got a chance to meet Eric in person when we went to I think it was AWE. So yeah, I can't wait time out there. For me, that show is going to be less work and more covering for the channel. I mean, I'll probably be working. I'm always working anyway, but it's just going to be more relaxing. This was a lot of work, man. This was a lot of work for me. Can you imagine GT, who had to freaking rock and do this booth all day long, and then
speaking of GT.
Holy shit, there it is. GT, what's up, man?
$18
just via donation and a virtual hug. She's so lovely. The kindness of this community is pretty mind-blowing. Sorry, it's not much.
Awesome, dude.
Dude, it's plenty. And everybody who donated, thank you so much. And GT, you rock, man. You rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so cool. So cool meeting him in person.
Speaking of, yes, there he is, the man, the myth, GT.
I know, right? D, what do you think?
Keep it together, D.
GT gave me a big kiss one day in the booth. I think he wanted that to be for you. He did. He gave me a big smooch right in the booth.
Oh my God.
I think he was meaning that for you.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Oh my God. You guys gotta stop making me cry. Are they both frozen?
Eric Hartley
No,
says
no.
we still have 8 VR games that I'm already aware of that it's going to be at PAX. It might not be as big as GamesCom, but it's still going to be great. There's going to be a lot of VR stuff there for sure. Way more than what was at PAX East, so I'm excited. He caught me off guard with this one. He's like, let me give you a kiss. This was so much fun, man. So much fun.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
And I'm grinning from ear to ear.
Yeah.
It was so fun. But again, that was for you, D. I think I was supposed to pass that on to you. So here you go, D.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, Orland's here. What is going on, Orland Hooper? Todd, hit the button.
Orland Hooper's jacked.
It's Orland Hooper's jacked. Yo, God.
Yo, I forgot that part.
And just when
Oh.
she catches her breath,
I know.
Wes from
drops
Virtual,
in
Wes from
I'm-
Virtual
20
Strangers in at $20.
guys
Says,
are insane.
Dude, that's super nice. Thanks, Wes.
I can't see shit. I need to put my glasses back on, but I can't.
D, I gotta tell you, I don't know.
I'm gonna have so much fun shopping for you, D. It's gonna be great.
I know every time we go on one of these things, Todd just is able to start shopping for D and just starts to order stuff, and it's like I think Todd has more fun ordering everything for D than than getting it. He just no, it's super nice. GT and Wes and oh my god, everybody, Guido. I can't remember all the super chats now.
There were so many of them.
There was so many. Yeah, Felipe, Gamer Chick, Tatum. Yeah, all you guys are amazing. Thank you guys for doing that. And trust me, if Dee could speak, she would tell you the same.
If I could talk without, if I could express my thanks without crying again, I would, but I can't. But I love you all, so I'm gonna stop now.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
It's all good, D. All good.
No.
PR Strike says super flower power supply.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. So let's talk a little bit of GameCom before, so we can get to D catch her breath.
Try and get through this. Yeah.
So we do have some cool stuff from Gamescom. Oh, I'm so close. I only have, so we have it ready. So how do I do this now, Todd?
No,
Yeah,
I'll do
actually, you can do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
there's
is
one in
gonna
there.
be interesting.
Oh, I got 2 ready.
Is it 2 ready? Okay, what do you got?
I got MobX Games.
Yeah.
And I have something from Fast Travel. Looks like.
Okay, so let's do the something from Fast Travel first. We'll do that one first. So we're going to show you guys some gameplay footage. So especially Fast Travel Games, the booth. GT was nice enough to grab me a USB stick since I actually left mine in somebody's computer capturing some footage the day before. So I had a USB I brought with me so I could, because a lot of these booths, when you're doing a demo, they know you're there to create content. So if you give them your USB stick, they'll put the USB stick in and record
that's good to know.
your
Yeah.
gameplay demo. Oh no, yeah, we got to.
I
So
got tons of them. I'll bring a bunch more.
yeah, so GT was nice enough that I don't know if they had him at the booth or he gave me one of his. I don't know. They might have just had extra ones at the booth, but he was like, no worries, I'll get you up. So Fast Travel was able to help me out and allow me to record some stuff. So I think this is We Are One. So whenever you're ready, Todd, we can show that, and then we'll talk a little bit about the game. But we've talked about We Are One before, guys. We Are One is the amazing shooter, and I think that's what this is. Let's take a quick look. This is raw footage, guys. I did not cut this down or anything. This is just raw because I had no time. So we'll just kind of play it in the background. Okay, so this is Broken Edge. This is not We Are One. This is Broken Edge. So Fast Travel Games they're publishing this title, Broken Edge. Now we saw Broken Edge earlier, and I want to talk a little bit about this because this is game progression. Okay, this is important. So we saw this game at the Uploads showcase, and I was like, okay, this is a really cool premise, but I don't know what this game is going to be, and it looks to me to be maybe a little shallow, and the visuals are.
Yeah, you were concerned with the graphics and the quality selection.
Yeah, it was like the colors. Yeah. The colors seemed like they were a little bit like.
To you,
yeah, the colors seemed like a little like washed out, a little pastel-y. I thought it was an odd choice, and I'm like, all right, is this going to be another, waggling, melee game where you just waggle your wrist and you can fight? This is not that at all. Progression. We'll talk progression of a video game. Now, these games, start to work with a publisher. The publishers help them find a path, and they kind of focus and narrow the focus so they can get the good stuff out there and get these things done. That's a good job. That's a big job of a developer. So basically, what this game has become is a very, very deep melee game, Todd, to where you have like 5 character classes now. I think it's 5 or 6 character classes that you can choose from. Everyone has a different fighting style. So you have like knight, you have a samurai, you have like a swashbuckler kind of guy who's got a lighter sword. You've got like a
rogue
huge
kind of guy.
a rogue that has like a big huge a big long sword, a barbarian what it was, who's got a huge long sword. Everyone is going to fight differently, and then you have different weapons. Barbarian, this long sword is huge, so you have to. So his reach is really long, but it's a slower weapon, right? It doesn't move as fast. So if you get any closer where you can't swing that big enough weapon, you can really strike. And these are the intricacies that you have to learn in this game. And there is so much involved with this game, Todd, because there is no movement in this game except for you moving. So when you're face to face with somebody, there's no thumbstick to bring you towards them. You need to step forward and you need to strike.
So you need a big play space.
You need to attack. Yeah. Well, I think
cool.
it wasn't like huge because it's set in an arena and your opponent is fairly close. But you can't just thumbstick and get to them. You need to step forward. You're gonna need a few steps in each direction. You know what I mean, to play this.
Gotcha.
And
like fencing almost, where you have to lunge forward to swack. Gotcha.
Right, and you also get a shield, which I thought was super cool. And when you take a strike, if you block with the shield, it's not like, okay, it's no big deal because I blocked it with the shield. You will then lose part of your shield. So every time you take a hit, your shield gets smaller. And you see here, like I struck him right in the head. So you all of a sudden, wherever you strike, you'll see like the swords like stick out of their body part. Wherever it is, pretty cool. But the graphics are surprisingly good in the headset. When you see them flat, they're like, it's like we did in the showcase. I looked at them like, I don't know, the pastel-y colors doesn't look great to me, and it looks a little weird. Look how small your
shield is.
Yeah, that's so I blocked with my shield. Now my shield's tiny. So the same thing with your sword. If you block with your sword, you're going to lose a piece of your sword, and what happens is your sword will kind of grow back, but it'll only grow so big, and as it gets smaller, it'll get smaller and smaller until it actually breaks, and then you have no sword. And this is how you score things in this game, because this is you do have a dojo where you can practice against AI components, but mainly this is a multiplayer game. You're going to be playing against somebody else, an opponent. So
does this have the haptic support?
I don't think so yet. I would be very surprised if they don't get it in there, but I did.
Especially with the gauntlets, right? You think it would be for that hand haptic support?
Yeah. Kubo92 with a $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Says this should put that total over 100 USDs so far today. And that's pretty amazing. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it.
Dark Angel just dropped $10. Don't think for a minute I didn't hear that Dono train coming.
Oh my God. Choo choo, baby. Here comes the train. And then Creeper Betty follows it up with a joining the Q2C family, Todd, and she just became a member of the YouTube. Thank you very much
so much,
Betty. We really appreciate it.
Awesome.
And thank you, Dark Angel. You're amazing. We really appreciate that. You guys are all crazy, amazing people.
Crazy. I love you all, each and every one.
Hey, stop crying.
Yeah.
Pull it together.
Seriously.
Hey, it's dry. It's dry now. I think I know.
I can tell everybody right now, if Dee could hug you all right now, she would.
Oh, I would.
Oh, yes. We all need to get into the chat so she can hug you.
Yeah, right, exactly. Neos. We're going to get into Neos.
It is absolutely pouring rain here. I just thought I'd point that out.
Oh, is it really? It looks like it's kind of bright and sunny on you.
Pouring.
So yeah, back to Broken Edge. Regression in the game. This is just something I want to talk about because there's very times that even I fall into this. We see the game early on and we have one opinion of the game, but now we see it down the road before it's about to be launched, and it just strikes me as a different game. Now it's not completely different than what I saw before, but how many times have we said this? What it looks like in VR and plays like in VR is a different thing.
Totally different ball game
on the screen. Yeah, because the visuals to me were one of the biggest problems with this game.
Yeah.
But it's not. It is a pastel-y colored game. The color palette is different. It's interesting, but when you get in there, it's striking different. Like it's super cool in the headset. Like even here, you're seeing what I see in the headset.
But isn't that smart? Graphics to these pastel graphics so that they can put more emphasis on gameplay, because the Quest can only handle so much stuff, right? We're still talking native Quest game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Quest 2 game, but it looks really
It's a
good.
smart idea. It looks cool.
It plays super smooth, too fast, too Todd, and it's very fast, very accurate with your movement. You know, so every time you make a strike, there's no like lagging. It's it's pretty much 1-to-1. There was a couple of games, especially with fast travel, that I came out of the booth playing a demo, and I had this huge smile on my face, like holy crap, man. You guys know me. I have no tolerance for lazy cookie cutter games. I can tell you this: almost every game that I played this week, past week, was a game that I was extremely either excited for or I was happy to see. Again, progression. You know what I mean? But again, a game can be simple and fun, but you can tell when a developer puts time and effort into a game and they're not just squeezing them out the door to make some money. And developer, this guy, the main developer here, we've seen he was in that the video talking about it for upload. And he was doing my demo, and this guy is so passionate about the game. This guy knows swords. He's really, really good with
So is that who you're playing against, the developer?
Yes, yeah, playing against him, and he had movements, and he moved with. I could see him moving in the headset. I took my headset off at one point to see. He looks like this guy was a sword fighter because he's got like literal movements.
He's doing the moves.
Like sword. Yeah, and you're going to need to learn in this game. This is not a game you're just going to jump in and do it and be perfect right away. You're going to need to practice. You're going to need to like learn some certain things. The tutorial will bring you through that. The dojo will help you with that as well. And he was talking about like in-house tournaments that they had. You know what I mean?
Oh wow!
Just having a whole bunch of fun with this stuff. So
yeah,
very cool game, and this is one I'm definitely looking forward to.
I wonder if this would work well with a golf club accessory or something to use as a handle for two-handed swords.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
For more immersion.
Yeah, or like that Zyber VR thing that you just.
That thing was really cool. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Sure, you don't whack your TV or anything else.
Yeah, that's
That's
something you're gonna have to be. You're gonna have to be careful in this game because you are going to be flailing around,
moving and flailing.
Forget where you are, and bam! Now you gotta buy.
And again, you're gonna have to step. You know what I mean? The game will bring you together to a certain point, but when you want to attack, you need to step on your opponent just like you would in real life. So you're gonna need a little bit of haste. But you can see the point system there. Mike Newton with a $10 super chat.
This one's for tissues.
That's
very
awesome.
Nice. You rock, Mike.
Thanks,
rock.
Mike.
That's cute creator. Just nearly a fresh wound.
It's nearly a fresh wound.
Well,
That looks cool. I like it.
I was actually, I think I quoted a little bit of the Holy Grail earlier. Did I not, D? Monty Python's Holy Grail.
Maybe. Between crying sessions, I can't. I'm kind of fuzzy.
Too funny. All right, Todd. Let's move on. What else do we got?
Let's pull up the next one here. We have. Oops. All right. This is. I don't know. Can we talk about this one? We must be able to.
Which one is it? Yes. So this is Everslaught, guys. Everslaught from.
Yep, I did. Yeah, I just want to make sure that was it.
From our buddies at
Fast Travel Games.
Well, Fast Travel is the publisher. Yeah.
Well, they're publishing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this was a game that Fast Travel or Everslaught was launched on PC a while back, and this was another one where we're super happy with the game. Really like everything that they're doing in this game. And sorry, I want to pull my notes up on. I have some notes that I wrote down for these things, so I remember.
His teammate has joined the session. Let's go.
Nice.
Oh yeah. This is.
Hey, there we go.
This is.
So this is going to be just a two-player game, right?
Now. It's not just a single-player game anymore. It is now. This is number one. This is a Quest 2 game. Quest 2, not a PC game. This is a Quest 2 game that you can co-op.
I love it.
So it's a roguelike game, just like it was before. But this is MobX makes this game.
Oh, right. Okay.
But before, we did not realize or know that they had teamed up with Fast Travel because Mobex, came out with this game on PC on their own, and they kind of hooked up with Fast Travel. And now they have been able to bring this game to, and let me tell you, this game looks freaking amazing.
It's a different game, right? It's not like a port of Everslaught.
Yeah, it's a different game. It's a different game. It plays completely different. It's in the same world as the original Everslaught, but it is different. So so now kind of like start out on this huge flying ship, and when you're ready to go into a run, you go to this platform. And the floor open, you drop down.
Yeah, I did 3 different points of damage there
into the area that you're going to be fighting in the arena. Now they don't have those animations done yet, so I could not do that part in the demo. I just kind of formed it on. But he said by the time the game is launched, you will have an animation of where the floor opens up on your ship, and you'll be dropping down straight into this world. And if you remember Mobex games and the original Everslaught,
you can feel it moving.
They have a grapple hook. You guys remember us talking about this on Virtual Strangers or on Q2C VR Gamer Live. They have a grapple hook, and the movement is extremely fast in this game because you can grapple hook all over the place. Well, they never apologize for the movement. They know it's fast. They know
and more damage too, though, right?
They have some issues with the game, but they don't care. They're like, this game is fast. It's gonna stay fast, and it is true to form on the Quest 2. All the movement, all the speed is here. Everything is going to be here 1-to-1, so you're not going to lose any of that. Now, is this game going to look like the PC game? Of course not. You can't take a PC game and just put it in have to be perfect. Never going to happen. There's always going to be things you have to give up. But I can tell you, this game is going to be amazing. It's going everything that you have in the original Everslaught is going to be here. It's got the grappling hook. It's got the the gun under your gauntlet where you can shoot a shotgun. But it's not just a shotgun. Now. You can do a shotgun. You can do like a Gatling gun. You can have a 3-shotter. You can have you have a whole bunch of different things you can do. It looks really, really good.
I like the design style, the art style of the bad guys.
Leave them a little bit alive.
Yeah, and it's going to have different modes too. So it's going to have the roguelike mode. It's going to have a horror mode. It's going to have a sandbox. Horror mode again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the enemies are so good. They spawn everywhere, and you have different weapons that you can pick up. Spaced throughout the level, with more weapons. So if you want more weapons, you just have to go find them. You can store weapons over your shoulder. Shoulder. You have upgrade stations in game now too, Todd, where you can rearm your shotgun.
I didn't.
Where you run
no, I didn't. I just have the one.
You can use
I just have the one.
You can use some of your essence that you when you kill
kind of like after the fall, where you pick up stuff when you kill the enemies.
Yes.
Harvest.
Yeah. In the PC game, you would kill the enemy and then you would draw their blood into
very
cool. That was the whole thing of the game was based on blood. You needed the blood of your enemies.
The movement's still so fast.
Your
so
gauntlet
good.
and bring it back with you between rounds to upgrade some. Hang on one second.
That grapple thing looks. So, guys, okay. Thank you for coming back.
You're welcome.
Oh my God. Housekeeping, you want men for a pillow?
I can't
get out of here,
see
housekeeping,
guys. No, you're off my screen, but it is pouring rain here, so that's probably what's affecting my.
You
my
can you can almost hear it in the background, the rain. It's
okay, yeah, it's
soothing.
I thought
coming down.
I thought you were peeing.
No, I'm getting all wet. My roof's leaking.
Oh. Oh my God.
Too funny.
Too funny. I thought you were peeing. I swear to God.
I'm gonna
So,
just
sorry
refresh.
about that,
I might drop out and drop back in.
Okay.
I can't see.
So
you,
yeah,
bud.
let me just gonna finish up on this game. So yeah, different modes now, which is really cool. We're gonna talk a little bit more in depth about this game tomorrow on Virtual Strangers. So come back tomorrow. I have a whole bunch of notes in this game. I just wanted to hit the small points of it right now. But come back tomorrow, Virtual Strangers, and I'll hit on we'll hit on some more facts that I have on this game, and it'll give you a little bit better idea of what direction they're going with it. But I was like completely shocked on this game. Seriously, completely shocked. New
good.
weapons. Yeah, I cannot believe they took this game and they made it work on the Quest 2, and made it look as good as it was. So just crazy good. All right, do we have anything else ready?
I'm having a look here. We have the teaser for the new. Looks like Project Cambria teaser.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
but
did you bring
no
that? I
games
didn't do
yet.
that. You must have put that in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I put that in there yesterday.
Pop that up. So yeah, let's do that real quick while some of these are
Uploading.
are uploading. Yeah.
So everybody knows that Zuckerberg was on Joe Rogan the other day and spilled the beans on releasing
Cambria.
the Quest Pro, I guess they're calling it.
Yeah.
Not even a number, just the Quest Pro.
I have thoughts, guys. I have big thoughts,
Well,
which I'll share
let's hear it.
after the trailer.
There's no audio to the trailer. It's just a
Oh, okay.
trailer. It's pretty quick.
So, all right. So here's the thing, and I put a tweet out there this morning. Pico had the biggest booth, the biggest VR presence. I mean, like Fast Travel had this huge booth that they were showing at, but it was kind of in the B2B area. They were showing some of their games in different spots, but but if you're talking like on the main floor where everybody can go to, Pico had the biggest booth, and I think I put some pictures out there. I think Nathan had put some pictures out there. I think everybody kind of like put them out there because this was on the main floor. This was where Sega was. This is where some of the big booths were, and Pico had a huge booth, man, and they were like really up front and showing themselves and showing virtual reality and doing demos of like. And they had a demo of After the Fall going that you could do. They had a demo of Contractors you could do. They had a demo of like O-Shape. They had all kinds of stuff. They had a huge showing and a huge presence. And I was just number one that there's no meta. You don't show you don't show the Quest 2 anywhere, which I guess I'm kind of okay with if that's your case and you think, okay, we already everybody knows about the Quest 2, we don't need to show a big show. But then in the same week, Zuckerberg goes on Joe Rogan, which is a great podcast, by the way, but it's not a VR podcast. It's not even a game.
What a weird
podcast.
place to go. Yeah,
a weird
I
place
thought it
to
was
show
so
it.
weird.
And then he talks about the announcement of Cambria is coming in October. Now, why wouldn't you make a beautiful booth? Okay, put some money into it, make a beautiful booth, and show it. And then the night that they do their big unveiling of all the things that they're going to be seeing, announce Cambria is coming in October. And then you have a huge, I'm not saying you have to show it there, but have a Quest 2 booth. That's
have a regular Quest 2 booth. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I understand that they don't need to because they're meta and they're huge.
Connect
And
2022 is coming.
We're going to have our own Connect, and we will show off our stuff there. But how many non-VR people are going to Connect? How many non-gaming VR people are going to Connect? Not very many, okay? No. This was a huge chance for you to put your name out there and show all these flat gamers how special virtual reality is. We all work so hard to try and show people why we love virtual reality, to put people inside of a headset, to show them good VR and show them how great it can be. This is a perfect time for them to do something great and put a whole bunch of games out there that you can go out and demo inside the Quest 2 headset. And they don't do anything. There's no presence there whatsoever. Okay, now again, they might have this huge Connect that I don't know about. Okay, and maybe it's going to be brilliant. But how many flat gamers are going to be there? How many people that don't know VR already are going to go, oh, okay, now I want to go buy a VR headset?
It's like the Game On Expo you guys did in Phoenix. It's all about games. You have one giant booth that you guys put together for virtual reality to introduce all these flat gamers to a whole world that they may not know even exists, right? So them not showing up to GamesCon. Bradley's in chat and he said maybe it's because it was Germany and it probably cost too much for them to fly all their gear and logistical nightmare to get there. There's no presence.
Right, because there's no presence in Germany because of the Facebook login, which I think is very possible should be going away now, because I know you can't buy a Quest 2 in Germany because of Facebook login. The whole idea is that Germany, has laws against a company like Facebook making it mandatory for you to do these things to make you use your social media account to sign in to your headset. That should kind of go away now. So that issue should go away. I'm hopeful for the German people, but still, this is not just a show for the German people. There are people from all walks of life here. I mean, a lot of the people there are from Germany, but there are a lot of German people that still play VR. There are huge German Quest.
And how many Quest 2s were there demoing games?
Every booth,
right?
There was some.
They all had one
for sure, but most all the demos I did were Ark-Ade.
Right.
But yeah, this is a gaming event, a gaming conference that the whole world looks at. These are the moments that you want VR to shine. And you know who made it shine? Pico,
by the sounds of it. Yeah.
And it makes me think that moving forward, where is the focus of Meta? Is the focus of Meta on business and on social VR? Are they not focused on gaming? And is Pico going to be the company that will be focused on gaming, that will be forefront with here's the games that you want to play and here's the best headset to play it on for the best price?
I watched the Joe Rogan podcast, and he did say that first and foremost, the Quest is a gaming device. It has always been touted that. But that they are focusing, they're not changing their focus, but they are definitely putting more focus into virtual reality as business.
Here's the question I have, and
they're definitely not dropping it, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, no, I don't think they'll ever drop it. Okay, there'll always be a VR company. I don't think they're going away. Curious as if their focus, because I believe that VR has always been a means to an end for them, and not their goal. Okay, they're a gaming company because gaming needed gaming to get them to virtual reality,
to give them the money
to where they want to be.
Yeah,
to get them to where they want to be, which is social VR and workplace VR. That's where they eventually want to be. And I believe that gaming is the means to an end to get them there. So my hope is that they are not ready to switch their focus already to where they're like, okay, we don't need to go to GamesCom because we don't really care about GamesCom. You know what I mean? And we don't care about the gaming side as much. You know what I mean? We want the social, we want the workflow of
I'm sure
VR.
being in Germany was just a logistical pain in the ass. Or they just weren't allowed to come. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
It's not like they were going to sell them there, right? It's just there. It's a showcase. It's there to show the device that they can't buy in their stores. So
yeah,
maybe that's why.
Yeah,
apparently they were at the Iowa State Fair, so they thought that was more important.
I mean, that is a huge company. If they want to go to fucking GamesCom, they can do GamesCom. They can afford to go to Germany. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can buy a booth and they could have a showing and blow people's minds off with games and with hardware.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn, I'm not saying they should show the Cambria at this show. I mean, but if it's gonna go on Joe Rogan and he's gonna announce it the same week as Gamescom, why are you not announcing this at Gamescom?
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Strange. Just a little strange, but yeah, I mean, I'm glad. I mean, what do you guys think? Are you guys gonna go out and buy your Cambria headset for we think $1,500, right? Still no announcement on price. But
how about no?
I'm
what?
torn.
I can't. No, I got a PSVR 2 to frickin' buy in a couple months, man.
Yeah,
no,
right? Totally.
No.
Yeah, and Eric says that Cambria is not a gaming-centric headset, and we know that. It's not. People who are in our community playing games, playing Beat Saber, are not going to buy a Cambria. That is not their target market. I am the target market, where I can use this for work and business, and so I'm still torn whether or not I'm going to buy one.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. They show a lot of AR games with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? One of the best things that they showed in that one teaser trailer they showed for the Cambria was how much you could do AR, and you could see AR. And AR is not a business-focused thing. I mean, AR. I guess you can use it for business, but they were showing it as like as a gaming thing. You know what I mean? And this could be the best PC VR headset we can find right now, because it will do PC VR with a link cable or AirLink. So we know the specs in this headset are going to be impressive. So, yes, this is not a true gaming headset, but people are going to buy this headset to game.
Yeah.
If you don't own a Quest 2 and you would like to get a high-end PC VR headset that can also do standalone gaming, this is a viable headset to buy.
Agreed. Completely agreed. The Pico 4, or whatever they're going to call that when it comes out, it's going to be a toss-up. I think the Cambria is going to be a little bit higher spec. But even that, like, why are they keeping so much shit so secret when so much competition is coming out right now? Is like waiting for Connect is a dumb excuse. They need to put up something, even teasers for Connect or something.
Yeah, it just struck me as odd. It's just, again, why I want to see. I mean, I love Meta. I mean, I don't love Meta. I shouldn't say that. I love Meta's headsets. You know what I mean? I don't love Meta. I don't love Facebook. I'm not a Facebook fan, but I love what they have done for virtual reality. I love the Quest. I love the Rift S. I love the Rift. I love Oculus. You know what I mean? So I would just like to see them show. I want them to be over there going, yeah, Pico, we're here. We're still here, Pico. We're still here, and we're still number one. I want to see that. I want to see a little fucking fire in Meta's belly and saying, you know what, Pico, just fine. You can come into this space, but we own this space, not you, and we'll put the best headsets out there. We know we've already raised our price. We don't care. People are still going to buy our headset because it's the best out there. I want to see a little competition.
Why are they expecting us to wait for 3 months for Connect? Is it November or something, isn't it? Like, why? I don't understand why they think we're going to just sit by and wait and not go buy other things. It's silly.
Yeah. I mean, to me, Pico is doing all the right things right now, and Meta, I don't know. I need to see their focus. I need to see where they're going. I need to, because right now, I mean, to me, I'm like, Pico could be the headset moving forward. The Pico 4 could be amazing. I mean, again, unfortunately, I have to be very careful what I say about the Pico 4, but could be amazing. You know what I mean? And it's going to be soon. It's going to be soon, folks. That I can say. It's going to be real soon. And they are very aggressively looking to build their store. We already know that there are exclusive already on the Pico store that are not on the Quest 2 store. And you may see more of that. You may see timed exclusives. You may see simultaneous launches of games. We've seen some already. So I don't know. Pico is here to stay, and I just want to see Meta come out and say, "Look, we're here. We've always been here, and we're not going anywhere."
That's what I've been waiting for. I agree completely. And Brad, be sooner than November. I hope so, because nobody's gonna wait that long.
November for
Connect. Wasn't it November 21st or something last year?
They keep saying it's coming, but they don't say when. You know what I mean? They keep like kind of like teasing. Connect. We're gonna do Connect, and then we'll see. We'll see. Very interested. To me, this was just a very interesting week. I thought there was going to be. I really thought we would see something from Meta more than the Joe Rogan show, but I am happy it's coming. I'm looking forward to checking it out. We will get one for the channel, whether it's Todd or whether it's me, or we'll figure it out. We'll probably get one and each check it out. I think. I don't. Meta's not going to be sending us one by any means.
I doubt it.
We're going to have to pay for one. We'll probably split one, and we'll both check it out. That'll probably be the best way to do it. And we'll test it for you guys. We'll let you know. We'll give you our biggest account, so that we're not Meta ambassadors. So, but you know what? I don't think the Meta and the Quest 2 ambassadors will be getting headsets either, guys. I don't. They might, but. The Quest 2 ambassadors are what they call the Quest ambassadors, which used to be the Oculus ambassadors. They are ambassadors for that headset, not the Cambria. So
like Bradley even says that he's going to have to pay for one. Like, give me a break. You're not giving one to Brad.
They might not give him, and it's an expensive headset. You might see some of the really big boys get them to show so they can do reviews on them.
Sebastian will probably get one to do a review.
I don't see them sending a headset out. Every Meta Quest ambassador, so I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll get it in some way, just because we need something. We want to be that channel that people look to have reviews. So maybe Deal buy one for us with all this Patreon money or this super chat money she's getting.
Oh, we didn't tell you, D. This is going towards a Cambria for Eric and Todd.
Just be like, out. I'm out, yo. Everybody else is taking their money back. Like, can I pull my super chat money out, guys? Too funny. Too funny. All right, Todd. We got anything else ready?
Community? Let's give a game away.
Let's do a game, guys. It's been forever since the game gave a game away.
Let's give away Arcaxer.
Yes, good game.
D's wheel is good. Looks
Yeah.
good. Yep,
Yeah.
looks good.
D's wheel's always good.
I try.
You know who else
And-
likes D's wheel?
My mom.
Yes, she does.
All right, we're gonna see how well this trends when I try to share my
Works
screen.
Hey,
last time.
Bradley's in chat too, right? Brad, are we going to see you out at PAX? Are we going to see you at PAX?
Yeah,
West,
I haven't
Brad?
heard if he's actually heading out there. I have no music to
Cool,
go with the
say hi to
wheel. I
Brad.
apologize.
How dare you, Todd? How dare you not bring
I
your
know.
whole
Well,
rig?
we'll
out
make
and
the
everything out
music.
there?
Yeah, D's gonna sing for us. And
Not
Oh,
sing,
nice.
but do 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 do.
I left it short.
Do 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 do
Oh.
do do. Rob Perry.
Rob Perry.
Oh, Eric Hartley! Congratulations, Rob Perry. Eric Hartley was talking about when they shipped out the Quest 2s to the people that were going to be doing the reviews, or even some of the developers. Remember they shipped them out in the box that looks like an iron. It said an iron.
Oh yeah, right.
That's
It's
what
like
he's
a
talking about.
ironing iron. Yeah.
It was like an iron.
They weren't in Quest book boxes. That's right.
Yeah, and it was like Oculus backwards. Was the name. Yeah, we'll be seeing any more of that. Too funny. Yeah, congratulations to Rob Perry for winning Arcaxer. It's a really, really good game. Well, one of the best out there, really. And like I
Yeah,
said,
it's
big
super
news
fun.
coming from
It's
Arcaxer
neat.
soon. So keep your eyes peeled for some cool Arcaxer stuff. Okay, what else are we going to talk about here, Todd? We got any other videos ready?
Let me have a look. I think I saw another one come up.
It really is fantastic, Eric. And if it's like a mixture of like a JRPG with like I don't know, it's got aspects of melee
Third
in it. It's
person,
like
third
shooter, it's
person.
magic, it's it's top down, almost like an isometric top down view, and then it switches to like a first person view. It's got like a Tron vibe to it almost a little bit. There's so much there. It's just such a cool game. Kids back from bingo.
Kids are back from bingo. They're all soaking wet. Yeah. And looks like Briley won a blow up dolphin for the pool, so that'll be fun.
Nice. Who doesn't want a big blow up dolphin?
Right. It says processing. It's almost ready.
Okay. Let me just go tease a couple of games there. I'm not going to go through every game today because we're going to talk about some stuff tomorrow on Virtual Strangers, and I want to hold a little bit for there too because I love these guys and I made them wait. And what a show they had last night. I didn't see it. I'll just say what a show. I'm lying. I didn't see it. I watched I tried to watch 20 minutes of it this morning. I was completely wiped. I don't even know what time it went on. I passed out at like midnight or so, and I did not wake up until like 8 o'clock this morning. So I didn't even know. I didn't even get the alert that it went on. So I know they were talking about it, and they're like, "Hey, let's go on." But I was out,
I didn't
man.
see
I don't remember.
anything in Discord or anything, so I didn't even know they went on.
What time did they go on, D?
After 1
Holy moly!
a.m.
Oh my God! Wow. Yeah. Nope. Definitely.
That's even later than we normally go on.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll on tomorrow's episode of Virtual Strangers. I'll be on there. We're going to talk in depth more about some of this other stuff. But I will hit on a couple of games that we did play. Mash Me Up. We're going to talk a little bit more in depth tomorrow, and I'll have some more thoughts on that tomorrow. But it's kind of like a mashup of like a whole bunch of different party games. Got some definite
cool.
interesting thoughts on that tomorrow.
Okay.
Got a chance to go over and play What the Bat.
Do you got footage of you playing this?
I do.
Did you like it?
So come see
How are
Virtual Strangers.
How are you not
tomorrow.
showing that on our show? What the hell?
I had to keep something. I took Everslaught and
What the bat?
because I took some of the big
Bat.
ones for here. But if
my
you'd like to
God.
see my opinion, so you guys all know that when What the Bat was shown at like one of the upload showcases, I was like, what in the other hell is this? And we kind of killed it, right? We made fun of it that day. And
you should have.
Yeah.
okay, it was we. Stop being. You guys are the same. Because if you weren't, you were like, there's no way anybody come out of there going, wow, this game looks amazing. Forget about Red Matter. Let's go play What the Bat. So no. So I was
chain. Go play this instead of Red Matter. Come on.
Yeah. So I completely killed it, right? And then I get like a message. They were like, hey, we're showing What the Bat at Gamescom. We would love if you come by the booth and demo it for us. And I'm like, you sure you want me to come and demo this game? And they're like, yes, absolutely. We know what you said about the game, but we'd love you to come see it and take a look. And I'm like, okay, I'll come and do that. And if you'd like to know my thoughts, tune in tomorrow to
Eric
Virtual
Hartley
Strangers, and I'll
says
let you know.
he came out of that showcase with What the Bat being the game of the show.
I know. Me too. Forget about Retribution and Saints and Sinners and Ringing. What the golf? Where's my cut? Where's my music cut of the What the Bat song?
Oh, I know. It's at home.
You don't even have it at home. Stop it. You don't. Oh man, I want it. So yeah, so we'll talk a little bit. Just keep checking, Todd. And let me know when you have
2% processing. So
okay. So I think we're waiting on 2, right? There's 2 left.
Yeah, there's 2 that are up there now. I got
cool.
We Are One and ATF.
All right, let's talk a little Blockstar. I did play I played the demo of Blockstar before. They were here as well. Blockstar is like a shooting game, but with blocks coming at you almost like a I want to say almost like a like a breaker. Remember those breaker games, where you had
like Brick Breaker?
Brick Breaker, yeah, kind of like that, but you're actually you're not like ricocheting things off. You're actually shooting with guns to break these bricks or blocks that are coming at you, and they come at you really fast. And you have all these different weapons you can get. You have different power ups that you can get that come at you, and you have to basically make it through all these levels. You have to move a lot because there are some that you can't shoot that you just kind of have to like turn or move. So it's got a few different aspects of it. It's almost got a pistol whip aspect in it, the way you have to dodge things and move things. It's very cool. There's a lot to it. I played the demo a few times. You can actually go play the demo still right now, I think, on Steam. So it's going to be a PC VR game and a Quest 2 game as well. I've had some dealings with the developers, and I got a chance to go out and see them again here. And really cool, man. There's a lot of cool. They're doing some things right here with Blockstar, and I'm very hopeful for the final version of the game coming. I believe they're talking either end of Q4 or which is this year, or going to be early Q1 coming up in the spring. So yeah, keep an eye out for Blockstar. And we have a Virtual Strangers just drop. Looks like they drop a key to something in chat.
Yeah.
Steam key.
Secret key, Steam key, looks like.
Oh, nice. What
Grab
is that?
it while it's hot.
Whoever gets it, let me know what it was, man. I want to know.
Yep. Thanks, Wes, for dropping that in the chat.
Yes, very nice. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I've got a couple questions for you about Gamescom that I'm more interested in.
Yeah.
What would you say was your favorite, not station, just your favorite experience, whether it be meeting the content creators, talking to, Jerry Ellsworth again at the Tilt 5 booth, seeing something new that you totally unexpected? Favorite part? And I scared him away.
The look on his face. Someone needs to screen capture that.
Yeah,
hold on. I got it. I got it. Oh,
do it quick before
I got it. Oh, I got it.
He looks so pissed off.
He's so annoyed.
I love it. Oh, and we totally lost him. Now he's back.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Dude, it was too funny. For me, you froze like this.
I got the whole question on it. We're like,
I missed the question. I said it was like what game or station, and that was it. So
I wanted to know what your favorite experience was, but I'm not talking about playing a game, or it could be anything. Meeting someone,
okay,
playing a game, seeing Jerry Ellsworth again.
Yes, and even talk about
all
Tilt 5 was here as well.
Just the massiveness of the event itself. It
Dude,
could be anything, right?
Let's talk Tilt 5. Felt so bad for Jerry.
No.
So 2 representatives at the whole show for Tilt 5. Jerry Ellsworth, who's the freaking COO, So she's like the whole, she's the main person in the company. And
Right.
Stephanie Greenhall, who is their marketing director, who's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So the two of them are there to represent. That means that they have two people that have to be at the booth every day, all day long. Okay, it was just the two of them, and all their shit except the board. They lost them in their luggage, so they didn't have it for the first at least 2 days that I saw. They had no graphics. They had a completely
No.
white booth. There was no.
Oh
I guess
no.
Stephanie had gone out and like printed up some flyers and shit just so they had some stuff to stick on the wall, like on the base, and they
Yeah.
had their shirts, but all their graphics and their banners that said Tilt 5 were lost with their luggage, and they were just lucky enough that they actually kept the boards and the controllers and the glasses in their carry-on stuff. Otherwise, they would have had nothing at the show.
Oh,
But I absolutely love Jerry
Bummer.
Ellsworth. She is my hero, and she's become
She's
a good friend.
Inspiration, right?
And so is Stephanie Greenhall. I've seen Stephanie now, and she has become a really good friend. And man, such good people. And I felt so bad for them. Literally, there's two people running the booth. Like if one of them has to go pee, I don't even know what they're doing. I mean, you got two people
Right.
running this whole booth.
Good for
Crazy.
them.
Yeah, but they're getting it out there, man. Getting it out there. And Todd, they announced right before
I
Catan
know.
is coming
I
to
was so
Tilt 5,
excited.
yo. Did you
Yeah,
see
I
it?
can't
They,
wait. I saw it. I was sending tweets
did you see the
Twitter.
trailer they had for it?
No, I didn't see a trailer.
So they had there's a trailer out there for them showing Catan coming to Tilt 5, and one of the trailers is they're up on this mountain that's supposed to look like it's in the Alps or something, and you're on this grassy huge mountain, and they have these sheep, and all of a sudden, like all the people around the sheep, like the sheep herders and the farmers, put their headsets
I
on,
see it
the
now.
Tilt 5
I'm grabbing.
headsets on, and have have their controllers and everything. Well, apparently they had to shoot this. They actually shot this thing. The director shot this thing, and they had to go through like 5 different herds of sheep to find the right sheep. And I guess a sheep shearer comes to like these farms like every 3 months to shear the sheep. Basically, they needed these sheep for the trailer, and they were just about to be sheared, and they're like, we can't use sheep that have been sheared. It's not going to work. She was telling us this crazy story. And it's just too funny. I love Tilt 5, and congratulations on getting Catan. That is a huge win for them, Todd.
Yeah, big time. Big time.
Creeper Betty says, I have to run and take the child to work. Great show, guys. Had fun as always. See you soon. Love you. See you soon. Mwah. And that's a $5 super chat. Thanks, Betty. You're awesome, and I cannot wait to see you next week. That's going to be kick-ass. All right, Todd, let's see that.
Crooks and grab your axes, picks, scythes, trowels, crooks, and your wands? Yes, wands. And put on those holographic glasses. Because holograms arrive soon in Catan.
I love it.
And Catan arrives soon on Tilt 5.
What for sheep? Oh, don't mind if I you.
Don't mind if I use.
That is the cheesiest thing. Oh my God. Hearing Stephanie tell the story about Stephanie tell a story about the freaking trailer and making that trailer and how they went through all these sheep, and the sheep would not like do what they wanted them to do, and they had to like go through different
they're
herds to get the
freaking
right
sheep.
to get the right sheep, and then they found the right sheep they
Awesome.
wanted, but the farmer's like, I don't know, they're coming to shear them today, and he's like, I gotta have them sheared. He's like, the guy that does the shearing only comes.
No way. And so they actually had to get them. Did they have to find new sheep? Well, we won't know until Eric's next reconnection.
Gotta get the acting sheep.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. We need trained sheep.
There it is.
That's
Creeper Betty says she needs Tilt 5 in her life. Bye. Just before she left, she jumped on the Tilt 5.
Oh, I'm back.
You're back.
Okay, so what was the other question you had, Todd? So what was I didn't answer your question, did I?
So
What
no,
was
you didn't
my
answer the question.
favorite thing? What was my
Favorite
favorite
experience?
experience? I don't think I could name one experience. I think it's just the overall experience of going to Germany and going to a game exposition that was truly a once in a lifetime thing. This was different than any show that I've been to. I mean, there's some amazing shows. Awe is great. It's an all VR show. That I thought was probably one of my best things I've been to this year. This
Right.
kind of dwarfs it. It really does. This dwarfs it for me. The VR presence was very, very big. There, every floor, and I told you guys, there's like 20 different floors. Every floor
Wow.
had some type of VR in it somewhere. There was all types of VR games everywhere, so it was really, really good. The whole experience, being there with Ashley Riot and Andromeda, she did 4 talks at GDC for DevCom, and not GDC, at DevCom. So that's the developer conference right before
Right.
Gamescom. She did 4 different talks, man. She was on 2 panels and 2 private talks that she did.
Wow, good for her.
She was kicking ass there. One of our other developers for Andromeda, Neil Weedy from Solar Black, was there and did a DevCom talk and knocked it out of the park. I got a chance to meet some people that I work with now for the first time. It's the whole package, man. I can't. Going to do After the Fall, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, and going and hanging out with Rick and Tam too, and going to the Vertigo area and doing After the
That must have
Fall
been mind blowing.
Hellsweeper were mind blowing. The whole fast travel experience with GT and going to there and Andreas Juliuson going to that booth and doing 4 different games, half hour in each one. I spent 2 hours there, Todd.
Yeah.
4 different games, 3 that we talked about. We're going to talk about one more here in a minute to make the 3rd game, but one I can't even talk about. I was able to capture some footage and play about 30 minutes of this game, but I can't even tell you the name. I can't tell you anything about it. I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement right there, and then at the booth, it made me sign one. So, but I can tell you that it was freaking crazy, and I can't wait to be able to tell you guys more. I can tell you this is my kind of game. That's pretty much all I can say about that game, but the whole experience.
So
I
it's
don't
like a
think
cooking
one thing.
simulator? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. It's a Beat Saber cooking simulator clone. It's like a hodgepodge.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, too funny. Let's do this. Let's give away one more key while we're in the middle of this, waiting for some stuff to happen here.
Beat Saber 2.
That's what it was.
But yeah, I mean, there was just so many things. It's tough for me to pinpoint one thing. It's just, meeting GT was very, very high up there too. He's been a good friend and a good confidant for me, trying to help me and you and D build our channel. And,
big time, yeah.
Yeah. And, just so being able to meet him finally in person was a big part of it for me. I need to be able to meet Wes and Roots soon. I mean, that's killing me.
Yeah. Right. Big time.
Those guys are a big part of my life and what I do, and the fact that I haven't been unable to meet them is. D, you got a chance to meet Michelle Dillon.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was the
cool.
best
Yeah.
night ever. We ate pizza on the beach and the stars and the waves, and it was just awesome.
I think what we should do. I think Wes, we should meet at Kings Island. I'll take my family and you take your family, and we'll go to Kings Island for the weekend or something.
What's Kings Island?
Kings Island's like a freaking amusement park, I think, somewhere in Ohio, and I heard it's freaking amazing, and that's what we should do. We should do that. It's in Ohio, I think, or something. It's not far from where they are in Kentucky. I want to say it's in Ohio. But I would do that for sure.
Let's give away a key to. We want to give away. Let me yell that up here.
Let's do Ark-Ade.
Sure.
Sure.
That was easy. I'm gonna just.
It's in Cincinnati, Ohio. D. Cincinnati. I would love to go to a central point somewhere close to as many people as we could and do a meetup with like virtual strangers between realities, Q2C VR gamer meetup. How amazing would that be?
That would be cool. Other
Just
than
get as
Zenith, is that what
many-
you're saying?
Yeah. No, I mean IRL, bud. IRL.
Yeah.
I would love to
All
hang
right,
out
this
with
is
some of
for
our awesome people.
Ark-Ade.
Dark Angel and Bluebell and Chris
Doot
Oaks.
doot 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 doot.
Traveling Man.
Doot 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 doot
Go
doot
D.
doot 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 doot. I
I gotta extend the next one to like 3 minutes. Just so I have to listen to D. Keep going, D. What are you doing?
You had to finish the end.
The
I'm
Academy.
Awesome. I didn't even know the Academy was here. I didn't even see the Academy stop in. The Academy of Language and Therapy and
It
Life
was up
Coaching.
there earlier. They were up there earlier.
Did they say aloha?
They did.
They did. Nice.
I saw
missed it. Daniel Kaz has stopped in as well. What is up, Daniel? But did Eric meet Jeff Keighley? I did not meet Jeff Keighley. I'd love to meet Jeff Keighley. Who's Jeff Keighley?
Mr. Tasseloff said, "Did the Swing Plus get donated yet?" And no, it hasn't. It is on the docket. We're going to do that last.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. We have Swing Plus that was donated by who donated Swing Plus?
Guido, I think.
Holy crap, man! Guido's
Chris,
amazing, dude.
Might have been Chris Lebrecki as well, something like that.
Chris Lebrecki too. They went in on it together.
They donated 2, one for Virtual Strangers and one for our show.
Wow, is that what it was?
The Ryan
think that's what it
Seacrest
was,
of video games.
Chris and Guido. Holy crap, man! Chris Lebrecki says bye.
Oh, Chris
Chris
says not I.
So
Says
who's
not I.
who's Chris? Oh,
I don't know who
Chris
Chris
is
is.
Guido. Chris is Guido.
Oh, Chris is Guido. Oh,
Yeah. You didn't know that?
just put Guido. We don't need to know both names. I got you. All right. That makes more
GameCats
sense.
is what's up, Hack? How you doing, man? He says Cincinnati's only 3.5 hours from me. Let's do it, man. Let's all meet up in freaking Cincinnati. D, how can you make it to Cincinnati?
That's nowhere close for me. That's gonna
like
be
12 hours. You can make it there in 12 hours.
a drive. You know how much gas costs now?
Down, yo. You can
Gas?
Yes. Gotta put gas in the car.
In the car.
In the
Park
car.
the car and take your bike.
Park the car. Yeah, okay.
What's
Does
the
it look
actual
like
bat?
does it look like I can frickin' ride a bike that far, dude?
Oh, too funny. Well, maybe we
Oh,
can
God,
get you there
no.
somehow, Dave.
No.
How about, you know what? My wife put me on a Greyhound. How much can we get you on a Greyhound? To
I don't know.
Cincinnati?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I rode the old grind down to New York City to get my flight. It was so much fun. Riding in style, yo. Riding in style. All right. What do we got, Todd? We got anything else pop up? Oh my God, he's frozen again, isn't he?
Oh God, you guys are taking turns over here, dude. And he's out. Oh, and he's back. And
Wait till next week. Wait till next week when we do it all in person and we're both janky and we're sitting
Right.
next to each other because we're gonna do
wait
the
until when you're both janky. You're both janky now, dude.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
right. No, but
I'm
we'll
the
be both
stable
janky
one for one.
We'll be both janky in the same room.
We're
So,
going to
yeah,
be doing
so
the show in
guys,
the same
we'll-
room next week.
We're gonna we'll tease next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, from Fantastic.
See, now it's it's Master's turn.
From Fantastic Seattle.
Fantastic
Eric and I will be doing the show live from our VRBO or Airbnb or whatever it is we rented from. And
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Oh, it's 6 p.m. their time? Or
6 p.m.
Eastern?
Local time and Pacific
Yeah.
time. It'll be 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be doing that show together from the same house.
we don't know how we're going to do that with 2 headphones. And I don't know. I got to figure that out in the next couple days, how that's going to work.
We'll figure it. We'll share a headphone, 2 of us.
Yeah,
Be
we'll just
close. We'll be close. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Too funny.
All right, so I got one video that's ready to rock.
Let's do it.
It is We Are One.
Nice. All right, so We Are One, another fast travel game. So since we have seen We Are One,
So I'm just going to hit continue.
it has kind of
Levels,
morphed
okay.
here, and fast travel has kind of come over and helped with the publishing here. And this is another one of those games, and I talked to GT about this as well. And before GT started with fast travel, he played this game during the Steam demo, Steam Fest demo time, and he said it's kind of the same thing I did. Was looks really cool, seems like it's a fun game, but how much game is there here? It's, it needs something, and and now they have gone through. They've gotten a publisher. They have focused a few things. They've changed a few things up, and as you can see already, environments are a little bit different now too.
Yeah,
because
totally.
they used to have that steampunk environment where you're
All
like
black and
all-
white steampunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now we're in like a forest area. So
That looks way
yeah,
better,
I mean,
yeah.
Definitely more fleshed out. It's still the main focus of the game is what it is, which is it's like got that last little Clockwinder kind of thing where you're making clones of yourself and you're being able to manipulate time and to be able to move because you're basically
There we go.
planted to what? Because you're you're a tree or you're a nature entity and you grow yourself out of the ground, so you can't move. So the only way you can move is by regrowing yourself into another spot. So you have to like throw things, like you have to throw your weapon to another spot where you'll be. You have to throw ammo so you can actually progress and move through the levels. And then you kind of time manipulate to where you go back and things happen differently. And you have to think about this. It's very much a shooter with a lot of thought involved. It's a puzzler at heart, really. But it's got a very unique gameplay and art style too. I absolutely love.
I really dig in the new graphics and colors, and it looks like a paper world almost.
Yeah, and we've got some new
that.
as we get farther in.
Oh,
we'll,
I see. They're all over there.
See there's going to be some new game mechanics that we did not see in the first demo either, which is a little slingshot thing where you can throw a seed. So usually what happens is they give you spots that you can spawn to with your clone, pre-set up spots. Like you can only go here, you can only go here. Now they give you this like little slingshot, which you see right here, with a seed, and you can make your own spot to work your way through the level, which is a really cool idea because this is one of the things they said to me. I was doing this demo, and they watch you while you're doing the demo. And I got pretty far into the demo, almost near the end, and I got to a spot, and they were like whispering to each other. I could hear them, and they're like, "Wow!" They're like afterwards, they're like, "That was pretty cool." They like nobody has gone and done that.
Tried that.
What you did, yeah. You know how you talked about Red Matter, where you kind of like
can I tell people what I did? Is it
way?
long enough now that I? You think?
No, I
Maybe
wouldn't.
not?
It's
Not
only
yet?
been a week. Yeah, I would wait a little bit. But anyway, the way you kind of like got around the level by doing it in an unorthodox way. Well, the same thing here. They're like, well, you know what? None of our testers or nobody we've seen do the demo yet has done it quite that way, and it was not a way that we thought about doing it. Because they're like, you passed up 4 or 5 spots that you could easily went to, but you made your own to go to this spot, and it was just, he said it was super cool to see that there was more options. So not everybody is going to play this game the same way.
No.
You're really going to be able to manipulate how you get through this game. And it's super thought-provoking. It's got a cool backstory to it with nature and machinery, and it's super cool without being like preachy though. It's more like just kind of like a cool thing. The developers are super nice guys. Talked to them quite a bit. Love to have them come into the show at some point. We talked a little bit about that. I think they will come on with us at some point to say hi. And I am completely behind this game. I absolutely love it. This game may not be for everybody. It is a puzzler. It is a shooter kind of puzzler thing. It's really more thought-provoking than just a mindless shooter.
Mindless,
yeah. But the art design for me is over the top amazing. This is what you see here more now is what we saw in the original demo, which is again another cool thing too. I love the black and white over the color though, so there's like contrast in the art design. Extremely well done. And GT said the same thing, man. He was like, man, that from what this game is now to what I saw originally, he's like, his mind was completely blown. This was one of those games that when I walked out of the booth, I had a huge smile on my face because I was like, so much fun, man. This was a long demo, again, half an hour. I got a chance to do this thing, and I went through probably like 10 levels or so. So
that's good that they give you so much time, right? It's not just 2 minutes on the head and try to come up with a thought and a whether or not you liked it or not. Half an hour, that's enough time to really get a feel for it.
Eric Hartley says, I really liked a game that came out a few years ago called Transpose. And Transpose is kind of very similar to this type of gameplay style. Very much a thought-provoking, way you have to move through levels to do these things, the way you have to manipulate time and then manipulate clones and things like that. Just a really cool idea. I really like it. I dig it. I'm behind this game. I love thought-provoking games. I'm not a huge puzzle fan, but when you give me things to do besides just a grab this and move this over here, and go do a fetch quest for me and do this. This is more. It does have a little bit of extra stuff to it. There's a lot of dodging in this game because, again, you're rooted to one spot, and the enemies, while you're trying to do these things where you're waiting for one of the clones of yourself to throw you a weapon, you have all these enemies that are like shooting stuff at you, and you have to dodge them in your play space because you got to remember you can't move. There's no thumbstick movement here. You have to physically dodge and move in your play space like a pistol whip kind of thing. So there's a lot of mechanics going on here, which I really, really love. But yeah, very cool. Let's talk about a couple other games quickly that we're going to go over more in depth tomorrow. There was another game that I saw called Big Shots, new mech game. I'll show a little bit more of that tomorrow on Virtual Strangers. This was a game I knew nothing about. Happened to see the booth by, which is something I'll talk about again tomorrow, Hubris. Got a chance to play more Hubris. And I'll go a little bit more in depth on Hubris tomorrow because I did some pretty cool stuff with Hubris. And stuff that I did something that nobody was able to do on the show floor that I know of except for me. And these guys at Cyborn have become really good friends, friends of the channel. And we're definitely going to be doing some stuff with them moving forward. And guys, as excited as I was before for Hubris, Todd,
blowing your mind now.
Dude,
nice.
Dude, it is coming together. It is coming together. And I said before that Hubris was my most anticipated title of 2023.
What were they playing it on?
A headset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I can't believe you're teasing us.
Tease. I'll tell you guys more tomorrow on Virtual Strangers. Tune in. I got some more info on Hubris, but it was very cool. But Big Shots, right next to Hubris, there's another VR game, and I'm like, hey, how you guys doing? What's going on? What are you showing? It's a mech game called Big Shots, and it's freaking gorgeous, Todd. Very reminiscent to me of Vox Machina. Movement system super good. I love it. The cockpit system is very good when you get into the cockpit of the mech. I wasn't able to record my gameplay footage there. They didn't have any mechanisms for me to record on, but really liked it. I'll have a little bit more tomorrow. I'll have some photos and some screenshots I can show you guys tomorrow on Virtual Strangers. But super cool, man. Super cool.
Cool.
There's another game I saw there called. Just let me know when the video is ready for the next one, and we'll go. But Silhouette. I found there was a game that came out not too long ago called Panoptic or Panoptic or something like that. But anyway, they got this new game called Silhouette, and this game is a hand tracking game where you make like shapes with your hands.
Yeah, like shadow puppets.
Yeah, exactly, like shadow puppets. Exactly, called Silhouettes. Looks very interesting. There wasn't a lot for me to check except for a quick demo. That's actually where I met Jamie Feltham. He was actually demoing the game when I came over. But yeah, Panoptic was the game that they made. But these are the same developers of Panoptic and Silhouettes. And we'll talk a little bit about that on Virtual Strangers tomorrow as well. So if you want to hear a little bit more about Silhouettes, I'll give you some more info there tomorrow. What else, Todd?
Cool. We got another game loaded up here.
Cool. Let's see this one and this D.
D, you ready?
Are you ready for this, D?
I don't know.
I'm so excited.
After the fall. Okay.
Yeah, actually, let's put this one a little bigger. They recorded this one nice and wide.
Yeah. This was amazing. This was so
quite
cool,
a bit
man.
of footage. I'll fast forward a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically this is the new harvest run that you see. There is a couple of different things coming in this new update. You've got a harvest run, and then you also have a new horde mode map as well. Did I pop out? Am I here or am I gone?
No, yeah, you're here. Todd.
You're here.
Oh, is it Todd's gone? Okay.
And, I'm sorry. Eric number 1 is frozen, but Eric number 2
I love when Todd is
you're both
pretty
good.
cool. It's big.
Okay.
It's great. But yeah, so new horde map and a new harvest run and new weapons, guys. They have a couple of new weapons, and one of the weapons, D, is a auto shotgun. and it's freaking cool, man. And the demo that I did, Tam2 had already had me set up in it, and he had the service pistol had a new mod where you could burst fire, 3-shot burst fire. Here's a new boss, guys. There's a new boss. Look at this thing.
Yeah, he's creepy.
There's this.
We lost him. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this.
You guys are taking turns. This
I
is-
know we're totally taking turns.
Tag
it looks
your
like
it.
they're just starting to get the boss out, right? They got to hit that one more yellow dot up there, and then here he
Right.
comes.
Let's
I'm
see
back,
that
guys.
This one,
spray.
though. Yeah, you're
Let's
back
do
now. Yeah.
that spray.
There it is.
So yeah, you get the
Wow.
this monster that comes up out of the middle. It's huge, dude. It's freaking
Look
huge.
at it.
And it's got these like things that shoot off, that stick off of it, and you have to like destroy them because here's a new boss too. Did you
What
see this
the?
dude?
That looks
What is
like a.
that guy?
Yeah, dude. He
It's a
came over and
gauntlet
killed
dude
me
without a
in
helmet.
That's a fast-moving juggernaut, dude. With
yes,
no
with no
frickin-
helmet.
Oh
Dude,
no!
And here's the thing, D. They're twins. They come in as two.
Oh no!
And I'll show you guys in a
No.
second. Wait till you see the second one. Watch this. Watch this. Boom! He just punched him and killed him. And he spins around and looks at me.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
So this is the shotgun, auto shotgun. Look at this. Boom, boom. It's so cool. So yeah, this guy, the boss has come out as twins, and I'm like, I can't find the other guy. I'm like, what's going on? It's not. I don't know where the other guy is. And I'm like, he should be chasing me by now, and he's not chasing me because he's got a weapon. He has a freaking machine gun, D.
You got nope.
Zombies with guns? What the
Yeah,
hell?
he's a snowbreed boss with a freaking machine gun.
Can you pick up his machine gun after you kill him?
I don't know that. That's a good question. I didn't.
That
check
would
to
be
see.
cool.
That'd be fun.
Look at
Even
that,
just
look at- look at-
That'd
temporary.
be a
look at the,
that'd be
look
a
at the
cool
arc-
way to unlock the weapon the first time. You know.
Yeah. Did you see the arcade cabinets come up through the
They
floor?
came
That
up
was
out of the
cool.
floor instead of having to go into a room. Yeah, that's cool.
Super cool. We'll have some more
Looks
on this
good.
tomorrow again on Virtual Strangers. I'll go into some more detail of the. But I can tell you this horde map. I did both. At the Pico party, the Pico Neo 3 party after party, they had Vertigo was there. Vertigo and Pico very close, by the way. Just so you guys know. Again, Vertigo was there at the Pico Neo party with a whole room, and they were just showing off the new horde map for after the fall. And it's amazing. That horde map is crazy. I'll show you guys a little bit more on it tomorrow. September 15th, I think this comes out, if I'm right. So yeah, in Virtual Strangers, I'll tell you guys a little bit more in depth about it. But one of I just want to say quickly for this, D, this is probably the best looking map so far.
I was going to
It's
say that.
so
It looks
cool, man.
really
And
good.
I'm gonna be able to play it on, dude.
You're gonna be able to see the flashlight, D.
Oh my
Look at
god!
this. Look at this. A zip line between the buildings, D. I
That
was like,
looks
holy
cool.
crap, dude.
Mm. Michelle asked me because I have a habit of taking days off work when stuff like this comes out. I may just
Oh,
have to.
I think what is the 15th? It must be a Thursday, right?
Look at this scaffolding you got to walk around on. Oh my god.
Is the 15th a Thursday?
yes.
Probably.
So I'm thinking the 17th, 12-hour live
12-hour
after
stream.
the fall. Yep. I think
Yeah,
that's what I
maybe,
was
hey?
figuring.
It's a good idea.
I think that's what we're gonna do.
Mm,
Well, I'll start planning it now. I'll start getting some people lined up, some other creators to come in and play with us periodically throughout the day. But I will be there for the whole 12 hours. And if Todd or Dee wants to try and be there for the whole 12 hours, and we'll bring some other people in, we'll tag team some people in and out.
Maybe I'll have my Pimax by then.
Oh, I had a thought, Todd, to actually bring it, see if my wife would pack it and bring it, but I was so nervous about trying to pack it in luggage, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. So, but yes,
Yeah,
we'll
right,
get
imagine.
next to you very soon. But yeah, that'll be super cool. But this auto shotgun is killer, guys. Killer.
oh my god! I can't wait.
That's so good. This level was gorgeous, man. I had so much fun playing this.
Spry's got
Yeah.
a good question here. You know who else
Shoot.
wants to tag team people in and out?
My
mom.
I don't have
Yes,
any
he
buttons. I'm
does.
sorry.
Wes says
Dark Angel
September
even
is gonna
said,
be
you
great.
know, You know who likes it when twins come together?
My mom.
Oh, that was Ryan Brandon.
Well,
Sorry.
here's another thing I want to talk about. Here, what have we all complained about? Well, there's not enough maps. Well, there's not enough different levels. Well, there's not enough different enemies. Well, there's not enough different bosses. They are Vertigo is taking
listening.
these things, guys, and they're listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I have definitely come down on them several times on this game. As much as I love this game, and I'll continue to love this game, I'm no apologist for them at all in any way. You know that when there is shit to be said about them, I always say it. But I'm telling you, man, they are putting into this game. People keep saying to me, why would I want to go back into it? Roots is one of them. Roots just doesn't like the game, you know, and that's, if you don't like the game, you don't like the game. Nothing you can do about that. But if you're like, well, why, I don't want to go back in because what is there to bring me back into this game? There is more. There's enough here now, man. I'm telling you. Also, Tam2 was telling me that there's new modifiers, D. So you can go through and play some of the older maps to get modifiers, and there's going to be a way to help you with these modifiers get you through some of the harder runs. And he told me nobody has completed the nightmare run yet.
Oh,
nobody has gotten through them all yet, D. Not the nightmare, the horror runs.
Oh
the horror
God,
mode.
no.
Nobody has made it yet. We need to be the first.
We got to get through our first freaking nightmare run first, man.
We can do it.
Oh my God.
We're getting enough stuff opened up now. I think we can do it.
Yeah, but I need Harvest because, man, me, Skiva, and Michelle and Creeper Betty went on a couple of nightmare runs the other night, and I
think we need to play this
too.
afternoon. We need to play this
Broke the
afternoon.
bank.
I got my quest with me.
Yeah.
We do some level up runs, or we just do some normal runs to get some.
Kill you if you play after the fall.
Nah, I'm gonna hang out. It's gonna rain. It's getting all dark here now.
Perfect.
Yeah. So maybe we'll do that, D. Anybody else listening? Me, you, D, you want to do that? As long as my wife will let me. Oh God. So yeah. So what else? We're gonna talk Saints and Sinners tomorrow, guys. So did get a chance to get in and check out Saints and Sinners Retribution. But Gamer Chick said I was not allowed to talk about it on the show because Todd doesn't like it. So we'll
Todd.
We'll talk about it tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the wrap up for Gamescom. There was more stuff. I'll go over the whole list tomorrow, but I wanted to hit on some of the highlights today. We've already kind of been on for over 2 hours, and I don't want to go too much longer on a Saturday. Todd has his family out there, and Dee has stuff that she needs to do, and
I've got nothing to do. I've got no life, man. I'm hopping into a game after this. What are you talking about?
I know, right?
Got to test out that 2080.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we hit on a lot of stuff here today. We'll hit on a lot more tomorrow too. Gamescom was a dream come true for me. I cannot believe I made it out there. Germany was amazing. My first time in Europe. Crazy. I mean, such a good time. Germany's amazing. I can't wait to go back, bring my family. Yeah, it was just really, really good. It was, again, dream come true for me. And I just, next time I just want to be able to go out there with everybody. I want somebody like Wes. Wes is a guy who's been doing this for a long time. He's been putting the time in. He is somebody that deserves to be out there. Todd, same way. You deserve to be out there and do these things. I want you guys to be out there and we can enjoy it together. Just because you're the people that would just freaking appreciate it so much. Like I could just Wes would have geeked out so much for this whole show. I mean, it would have been like. Totally. It would have like been seeing a kid at Christmas, and that's how it was for me. And for me to be able to look over on somebody else and see that, and somebody who truly like gets it, Roots. I just would love to see everybody be able to be out there, even just like Alex and Skiva. This is not an easy trip. It's not easy to get to, but man, I can't see myself not going again. So I'm saying, if everything goes well, 2023 back in Gamescom.
Yeah,
hopefully with everybody there. Hopefully for everybody there. Did I meet Sebastian Ong in his container full of headsets? Artful says, and it was actually funny. Sebastian was he was there. He was only there for one day, and he was at Fast Travel did an after party on Wednesday night, And I was crazy busy at Gamescom all day recording and doing all these demos and running from from place to place. So I didn't see him at the show. He was supposed to be at the fast travel after party. I got there like an hour and a half after it started, and I thought that was still fairly early. And when I got there, I walked in, and I saw Mike VR Oasis there, and I walked over, and I'm like, "Hey, Mike, what's going on?" And he's like, "There, I saw GT," and he's like, "Oh man, you just missed it. Sebastian was looking for you." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" Because so I missed him. He had to catch his train back to his town in Germany, so I missed him by like 20 minutes. So next time,
GamersCon and Dippy Nicky from the Multiverse were also at GamesCon.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Tried to hook up with you. They had said that they had bumped into other people that were fans of Q2C because they had recognized their Multiverse gear, like they had hoodies on or something, and
no way,
they
really?
had recognized that our show is on their game. Yeah, like that was pretty cool when she sent me that.
I did have a couple of people that I was not wearing any Q2C garb this time. I usually do, but because I was kind of there, not just representing Q2C, I didn't want to do that. So I wasn't wearing any Q2C garb, and there was a couple people that came up and said, who met me and said hi and said they love the show. So it was cool to see that as well.
My wife just put on chat about Germany thing that he does need to go because I'd go snaky, and she's right. I would go completely bonkers there. So
what the hell is snaky? Is that like a?
It's like bonkers.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is that a Canadian
thing?
Canadian thing?
I don't know. Maybe.
Snaky. Have you ever heard of snaky?
Not using that context. No.
Todd, you would, man. You would freak out.
I would geek out.
Try and go.
Time.
I'd love
I
to get
geeked out when GT was doing his live thing last night or this morning, however you want to look at it. There was pinball. I'm like,
oh, D, there was a retro area. I'm telling you, it was huge.
I know.
They had a rock. They had a rock band area. D. They had like 20 different rock band guitars and a huge drum kit from Rock Band. And
Wes, what were they? What song was it that they were playing? Queens of the Stone Age, I think.
Yeah.
No One Knows. Yeah, when GT was walking around, there was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna geek out
this
week when I come to Seattle. Are you kidding me? And there's a bunch of VR stuff there, but nothing compared to Gamescom, and I'm gonna freaking geek out. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think PAX West is going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to that too.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of fun. I just can't wait. That to me, I think it's going to be a little bit more relaxing for me. So I'm hoping to go out there and have a good time and really see some good, cool VR stuff. And God, who knows? You think we'll see some PlayStation stuff? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I'm bringing all the gear.
Waiting.
Got to record some stuff.
Hell yeah. Well, cool. I think we're going to end it there, guys. It was a good show. We got a couple more things to give away, and then I think we'll get out of here. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry and thirsty. So.
Yeah.
We have a new segment coming to the show beginning in September. I want to make sure we touch on that. We have a new partnership with SideQuest.
Can you mention it? I don't think you can mention that yet.
I'm not going to mention the name of it or anything.
Yeah, I would just wait.
Just wait on everything. All right.
Yeah, just because I don't want to do that yet until they officially announce it. Right? I think.
Yeah. Probably right.
Yeah. You're close. I was like, oh, what is he doing?
I was close. Yeah.
No, you wait, and then
she would have forgiven me. Next Thursday is the official launch day of something cool, and we'll tell you all about it then.
Yeah, we'll be at PAX, and we'll have the name. We'll have the name of the segment by then. It's gonna be a little segment we're gonna do there, and we'll figure the name of the segment out. We'll do it all then. I think that'll be better.
That's probably a better idea. We'll both be live and doing it then.
Yeah. We'll announce it. That'll be cool. And the new show too, guys. Remember the new VR Crewcast with me and GT and Bradley and Skiva and Alex and Wes and Beardo Benjo. And am I missing anybody? There's so many. There's like 7 people.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I'll be in chat checking things out.
Yeah, it's gonna be super fun. Ryan Brandon wants to know, is Gamescom always in Germany? I think it's been in different parts of Europe in the past, but I think recently it's been in Germany, as far as I know. Yeah, the new show is
Mondly first.
Yeah, Mondly. Let's go. Keep a key in there for me, Todd. I need to play I need Mondly. So what do we got? Mondly and then. I think you're gonna do the Jeopardy one.
That's next.
No. Not as fun.
And then
That's
I need you
true.
to sing
can't
the
even
Golden
see
Girls
it.
theme song for the next one.
Mepper.
Hey, Mepper.
Wait, Golden Girls? I can do that.
Yeah, that's
Congratulations, Mepper. And I did see Mepper asked earlier, when's the next Zenith meetup for Q2C? We should probably do something for virtual strangers and
No chance.
Q2C VR gamer meetup, right? We haven't done that in a while, so we should.
I haven't been in there in a while, yeah.
That'd be fun. We got to once we get back, from PAX and everything kind of calms down for me and everything. I won't be traveling around the freaking country like crazy. We'll definitely
Mondly.
do that.
Mondly,
you won Mondly.
To Mondly.
Or it's not Mondly, it's Mondly. Mondly.
Mondly. That could be.
Yes. Mondly. But very good, especially if you want to learn a language.
All right, next one we're going to give away is the last Clockwinder, and we'll keep the Golf Plus for last.
I know, right? I really want to go to Tokyo Game Show now, since they're going to show.
Yeah, they just leaked some stuff yesterday, I think. PSVR title that's coming out.
Did you see? I did see that Shuhei Yoshida was at Gamescom, and he put a picture up with him and Nathie. I just happened to see that a little while ago.
Oh, that's cool.
I did not see him there. I would have freaking another geek out if I had Shuhei Yoshida. That would have been pretty cool.
Wait, what one am I doing? Golden Girls?
This is Golden Girls theme song, please, and this is for the last Clockwinder.
Nice.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you
Good time.
Party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest and the card attack would say, "Thank you for being a friend." You don't not complete that song.
He's still going.
Right. Yep.
Oh my god.
Corporate Zombie, congratulations.
Sim says this is better than Spotify, D. And you, all right, Bacardi B calls it. You need to do the Cheers one for the golf giveaway. You need to do the Cheers song. We'll all sing it together.
All right, Golf Plus. We're doing that one now.
Yep. You ready, D?
Who won the last one?
No. I don't
Making
know.
Your
I can't remember.
What? You don't know
Oh,
the theme song?
that's right. No. Okay, it's coming back.
All right, there you go.
Making your way.
Making your way in the world
The
today.
world today
Yes.
takes everything you got.
Taking a break from all your
worries
sure
would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. Boom,
Diego
boom, boom,
Marco.
and you're always glad you came. Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, you know who else is always glad you came?
My mom.
Yes, she is. Oh my god, that was so cringe. That was so cringe. Don't give up your day job, says Artful. We'll try.
Damn.
Congrats,
Where's
Diego
Artful's name?
Darko.
Hold on, let me take Artful off the wheel. Hold on.
There's no more to
There's
give away.
nothing left to give away. We've given the house away.
Okay.
Oh,
Diego Darko
Next
sent me an
time.
email. You just won the Golf Plus swing accessory from Mr. Tasselhoff.
I don't think he's around anymore, so I'll send him a message.
All right, guys, let's wrap this thing up, and I will say, make sure you come and see us at Virtual Strangers tomorrow. Myself and Roos and Wes are going to be going probably around, usually, what's the time usually, D? In between 3 and 5 p.m., somewhere around there, right? Normally, so keep, right?
Anywhere between
3 p.m. and 10 p.m.
Yeah. Well, we got to try and set something up because I got to get that time from my wife when we're around here on vacation to do that. But come and see us tomorrow.
Betty, you missed the music show. You missed it.
It was so good. Ish. What says ish? Tomorrow it's sometime ish.
Sometime-ish.
Yeah. We'll get it.
Sometime tomorrow.
But it'll be good. A lot more to talk about. Some more in-depth conversations about some of these games. We'll talk a little bit more in depth about Gamescom. We're going to talk a little more in depth because I want to discuss some things with Wes about some focus of some of these companies. I want to talk a little bit about fast travel games. Definitely seeming to take a different route here now, they are not just a developer anymore, and becoming a publisher, just like End Dreams. And we're seeing a lot of these companies kind of switch their focus a little bit. And I'd like to have a nice discussion tomorrow with that. Plus, you're going to hear all the amazing news that you always see. I'm sure Wes has a bounty of cool news to go through. Just that there was no way we were going to be able to cover this week on a short Saturday. So make sure you come and check us out on Virtual Strangers tomorrow. And as always, guys, if you would for me, go over. There's still a whole bunch of people here. Click the thumbs up button on this this live show. It really helps a lot. We really appreciate it. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And when you do so, make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. If you are already subscribed, tell a friend. Tell an enemy. I don't care. Go tell somebody you hate that we're awesome and they should come and hang out here. We're trying to grow our channel as best we can. So the more people that know about us, the better, and the more that we'll be able to do. So we're trying to support the cause. So, and if you would like to do a little bit more, you guys know you can always help a little bit more. You can do a couple of different things. You can become channel members of the YouTube channel. You can become Patreons and come and hang out with us during the week and do our show prep with us. You get a cool T-shirt. And you get some cool perks here and there with different games and giveaways and product that we give away. And every little bit helps with little bits of things that we're trying to do here for the group and with the channel. So every little bit helps. And again, thank you to everybody for the super chats. Trust me,
you guys are crazy today.
Just want to make sure everybody knows, and D can attest to this. All that money that goes to the super chats does go to D. Trust us. So Todd basically just takes that money. He orders up exactly what D needs and sends it right to her. He'll get his shopping list together. So thank you to. There's so many people I can't even name them all, but
oh my God,
huge numbers from people, and thank you to everyone who super chatted today. If D wasn't crying right now,
I'm pretty sure we
I'm
broke
not
records today.
I'm good.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was it's just the outpouring of support from this community for D and for us is truly appreciated. It means a lot, everybody, and we love you guys all. And GT says, just got back, still here. We are still here, but we are wrapping. This is it. We are on the wrap up. We're saying how great everybody is and how much fun it was, and we love you guys. We appreciate it. Come back, catch us on Virtual Strangers tomorrow with a wrap up, and then me and Todd will be live from Seattle next week. We're gonna do a bro hug. Todd, I'm gonna bro hug you just like this.
I know. You gotta text me your safe word.
It's like, I'm gonna be. Oh God. Oh, it's so cute.
Shekel.
Shekel. Lots of shekels. Lots of shekels.
That's your safe word. Shekels. All right, I'll remember that.
Just like GT giving me a kiss at Gamescom. Todd, I'm gonna give you a big kiss, bro. All right, guys. Love you guys all. Appreciate it. Have a great weekend, and we'll see everybody next week. For my good friend Todd and D, who tried not to cry, but cried through the entire episode.
I just
failed miserably.
Bye, folks. See you soon.
Bye, guys.